ambition is critical.
So, we were talking about how far Pontypridd is from here. How long does it take to get here? Because I in my head, see, I'm like, this fucking Pontypridd must be up mid Wales or some shit.
50 minutes, I think it was.
50?
Yeah.
Oh, I was longer than I thought, in all fairness.
Yeah, you just told me 20 minutes.
Well,
I was fucking 20 minutes to get Pontypridd.
No, I thought it was like, to me, the valleys is just one road. I think the valleys is just one area there. So like the one we done that thing, the intensity boxing thing, it only took me 20 minutes to get there. But obviously, it might be the other side of the fucking valleys, innit? You know, where was that? Cowbridge.
Cowbridge, yeah.
So you're probably totally different direction, like, is it?
Yeah, it's probably another half hour closer. That is.
Well, how the fuck do everyone in the valley seem to know each other?
Don't know, we were dying, innit?
Yeah.
Dying,
It must be the circles that everyone runs in, like, you know. But it's nice to have you here, mate, anyway. Nice to meet you. It's always a bit different, like when, obviously, it was the first time I meet you, like, you know what I mean? I know you've met Paddy before, but it's like, at first you worry, you're like, oh, fuck. Do you know what I mean? You know, because we've had a lot of people that we knew, or when we had like the likes of Lee Trundle, Leon Britton, like, you followed their careers and that, you know. Yeah. And but it's nice, like, then once I get my head around it, it's like, oh fuck yeah, we'll get to know each other a bit, like, you know, while we fucking doing all this, and maybe find out a few things, like a few little things. No, this is the first thing I found out, right? Because when Paddy said Darren Wilson's going to come on a podcast, I was like, ah, fucking superb. So then I followed you, because he runs a Twitter, I followed you on Twitter. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, fucking great, we talk about the boxing. I'm thinking, I love boxing. So I'm like, 2.5 hours or 2 hours, whatever, of boxing, fucking I'm sorted. And then I seen you tweet about Cardiff, and I was like, fuck me, I didn't know Darren was about Cardiff. I was like, fucking hell. We fucking alienated half our fucking fan base now with him coming up.
I do, we've only met once, so we were that intensity thing. No one who meets someone for the first time, like, I knew he'd be a fucking good laugh on you. Because that night, wasn't it? Yeah. It was a hell of a laugh, like, fucking first time we met. Every 5 minutes, he was going to fill the DJ on. Fill the DJ, right? Because the DJ started playing shit music. He's like, at to me. And I fucking drop his cunt. He starts fucking, don't start picking the music up, he's doing my fucking head in. And then Biggie come on, didn't he? Yeah. And Biggie's trousers fell down. Dan had to pick him up. Biggie's fucking trousers around his ankles, his ass is hanging up. Dan is trying to stop him from all the women seeing fucking Biggie's ass and walking out like fucking.
I think good crack, right, definitely.
He's not from your neck of the woods, is he?
10 minutes away. Tom Pandy's from me.
Did you know him before that night, or?
Yeah, he done a white collar boxing fight, and
I think I
did a bit of training with him. I did for that. Lost first round, but right off it. It was a charity event, so he's.
I think I saw it. There was a video of that on YouTube, wasn't
it?
Yeah, I saw
he
that.
Went mental, to be honest.
Isn't he alright though? He's alright though. Isn't he like a lot of people like see these videos and just get the wrong idea of him? And I'm telling you now, no one who actually meet the kid. He's alright, isn't he? Yeah, he's genuinely alright. Like half of it is just a fucking act for the cameras, like, you know what I mean? But he seems a nice fucking kid, like.
He has loads of negatives, and he don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's doing alright in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Well, we divided opinion on Biggie.
Oh, fuck
there's
yeah,
like
we love
the
him.
people who follow us is like half fucking it. Anything we put up about Biggie on fucking Twitter, it's like, fucking hell, why do you keep fucking going on about this guy? And fucking, can we see the back of him?
Yeah, he's living the fucking dream. I think he's fucking great.
He got bullied as a kid, he did, and he started rapping. That's how it all started. So
that's the first thing I ever saw.
Got the good feedback for. He started having loads of followers, and then he got a load of haters. Everyone, you know, so
mate, that's fucking. You just summed up fucking life at the minute, didn't he? That's exactly what anything is these days. Like, you know, if you put yourself out there with anything, you're gonna get as much fucking hate as you are fucking positives. Yeah. Which I bet, in all fairness, like starting onto that, I bet you've seen it as well. I bet you've had. I bet you've had like some haters, like.
Loads of
when we was talking about having you on, I was trying to think about anyone who didn't really know boxing, like to compare you with, like, and I compared you this morning, talking to my missus about you, a lot to Ben Davison. Yeah. Tyson Fury's training now. Know that type of thing where he had a lot of shit, didn't he, when Fury took him on. Yeah. And people were saying, oh fucking hell, he won't be half the fighter without Peter. You know, where's this Ben Davison? Well, who had him with Clevs? Like, Clevs like a world champion who've come along, and people straight away automatically don't know nothing about him.
Yeah.
I'd automatically say, who's this guy then? How can Clevs go from, you know, fucking Enzo Kazaki to this guy? He wasn't known to them, but they don't know that he'd fucking been entrenched in boxing since he was...
They all jump and follow the sheep end, and they all follow each other.
Of course they do, yeah.
Who fucks his fucking...
Yeah.
Fucking cap backwards.
Yeah. They don't know, though. You've been in boxing since he was a fucking kid, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, well, before I was with Jason Cook and Jamie Arthur, they were a good level anyway. They were European, British. Right?
Yeah. He was a schoolboy boxer himself, was he?
Yeah. He's done a bit since probably about 9 I started. He's done my bit, like.
Yeah. Fought Martin Davis and won.
Is he, yeah.
So any fucker who beats Martin Davis is fucking fine by me, like. Martin Davis, one of the biggest fucking hitters in Swansea.
Keep it out of the way, fucking I gotta get out, yeah, man. He's fucking twice the size of me now.
Mate, when he said, I fought him and lost as a kid, I was like, what fucking...
Yeah, it was that.
How was that? Like, because like, the size difference now...
Because he's huge, you know.
He's massive, he's a monster.
2002 hours, so
Really?
I was about 21, he was about 18, 19, fuck, he could bang.
Yeah, oh, mate,
yeah, but he was a lot skinnier then, when he tall and skinny then.
12
he looked a little,
like
instead of being like as broad and that as he is now. I remember picking him up in a taxi back fucking around that time, and he was a kid the first time I ever met him, and he was tall and skinny then, like, you know, he's a lot bigger man now.
Oh, he's huge now, yeah.
Hopefully get back into it and do the heavies or super heavies.
He's been, I trained with him one time in a warehouse, right, and fucking hell, I had to hold the bag for him. He's
very heavy.
It was a complete mismatch. Like, I was there about 12 stone at the time, like, and he's like fucking his monster club in the bag, and I was hitting the bag with it. It wasn't even making a fucking.
Like dropping a coin in the ocean, like plop. He's
holding the bag with one arm like this, and I'm like fucking knocking dust off it, and then he's going like this. Bing, and fucking I'm holding onto the bag, swinging up and fucking down. But he was on, that was years ago, and he was on about coming back in, and I've heard, like, because I know boys and all, I don't know Martin that well, and he's
really good boy, like, lovely boy.
And he's always talked about having this comeback, and it just sort of haven't happened, like, you know.
But it can happen with the amateurs now, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
he's good enough for it.
Yeah, people can always. There's no age limit.
They've increased the age recently, didn't they? Last few years.
40, was it?
Yeah, 40, I think.
I'm sure, to be honest. He kept out the amateurs for a bit. A couple of years I was concentrating on the pro.
Still be a hell of an achievement. See, so winning a Welsh like in your 30s, like, and all that, innit?
Yeah,
you're amazing to do, like. Yeah.
He's good friends with him now, to be honest. He's always getting contact on Instagram and all that. So,
Martin,
yeah, good guy,
he is a good guy. He's always been, like you say, he's the type of guy that walks into a room and shakes everyone's hand.
He does, yeah.
That's the first thing that struck me with him. The first time I spoke to him properly. He was in the warehouse. We was training all the time. He was training regular with us at the time. And he always struck me as a nice guy. Like, but you had pros in your gym before Clevs come along, obviously. It was Jamie Arthur.
Yeah.
Because Jamie Arthur, Ricky fought, didn't it?
Yeah.
The Prizefighter.
That's right,
Yeah, because I was trying to think of...
Both in the same gym we was. I was training Jamie Arthur, and Gary Lockett used my gym, he did. He was training Ricky Owen. So I'm good friends with Ricky as well. It was semi-finals Prizefighter.
That's right, yeah. Because I remember, obviously, I was watching that year. What year was that?
Was that the one Ricky pulled
after that fight, yeah.
2010, 2011, probably.
God, that's a while back now. Because he got dropped in the first fight, Ricky did, and won on a split.
Yeah.
And then the second fight, he got, I think Jamie Arthur dropped him as well, didn't he? In that fight. But they had,
was it? Or?
It was a clash of heads, I think. If I remember right, it was a rough fight, both of them. It was quite rough.
Yeah.
Over the 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And then obviously Ricky had to cut and he had to pull out. But I was thinking about Prizefighter today, because obviously I knew that you had been training Jason Cook, you know, in Prizefighter. I didn't realise I actually was training Jamie Arthur at that time. And it was a hell of a fucking thing, Prizefighter, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
brilliant at the time, wasn't it? Really good format. Like, in fact, I will say, mate, Prizefighter was one of the reasons Matchroom took off again, mate.
That's what I was saying.
You know what I mean? Because if you remember, at the time Sky was like Friday Night Boxing, going nowhere.
Yeah.
One of the things that kicked off
was Prizefighter.
Because all of a sudden it made fucking fans like us who were like, oh fucking hell, it's a good little format. This, you know, the idea of a tournament, it's like fucking Karate Kid, innit? The All Valley Karate Tournament. Who likes the setup of it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You know,
I actually, because I was saying about Prizefighter, I googled it, like, and I was like fucking looking through, and I was trying to see which ones I'd watched, and the names that come out of it, it's fucking quite amazing. Like
Rocky Fielding.
Martin Rogan won the first one. I remember watching that, and I went through Dave, right? So these are ones that just won it, right? Martin Rogan, Sam Sexton, Martin Murray, Tony Oakey, Orville Mackenzie, Audley Addison won it twice, Michael Sprott won it twice, Gary Buckland, and he beat Derry Matthews in the final. So there's two guys that went on and did more. Rocky Fielding, Lee Askins became world champion. Teddy Flanagan became world champion. Wadi Camacho, Chris Rock'n'Roller Jenkins. That was just the ones I just picked out. You know,
forgot another Welsh boy on there. Gavin Rees.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to come to. When the one that Cookie fought on,
right, so yeah.
Gavin Rees was in it, and Colin Lyons, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, they were all in the same one.
Barry Jones was in as well.
Barry Jones was in one, and I got Ricky and Jamie.
What's Barry Jones? Barry Jones.
Barry. He fought Kelbrook and from a Ron very.
Right. It's not Barry Jones.
I was going to say
it was different.
Barry were away and Barry were a.
That's right. That's in it too. But and they haven't done it since 2015.
15.
Yeah, well,
there's no need now.
There's no need now, is it? They've got boxing back. Fuck mate, they're selling fucking Dillian White pay-per-view for 20 fucking quid and selling fucking 500,000. They don't need Prizefighter now in York all day, you know what I mean?
So when you're going there and coaching there, what's it like? Because there's so many boxers, and it's in the York Hall. It must be intense because of the format, like, you know.
Yeah, York Hall was mad. We had I had Cookie in Olympia. I think I was when Gavin Rees beat him in the semis. That was the first time I was in there. So I was we had our own room really, but in Prizefighter, inside Prizefighter in York Hall, which had Jamie Arthur and Cookie went in again. So we had 4 fighters in one room, and if you win it, you have to swap changing rooms then. So it was a bit mad. So we'd be swapping in between, and it was a bit claustrophobic to be honest, but we had to go upstairs on the pads. It was a bit mad.
A bit wild.
Boiling it as well.
Because I'm fascinated with York Hall. It's one of the places like I want to go. But I was watching an interview it was on IFL. I think it was with Bradley Skeet. He fought there just like maybe October time or something. It was like a sort of comeback. No, I think it was Brad. No, it wasn't. It was Jay Harris. It was just before we had him on the podcast because we had Jay Harris on. Right. And it was I think he fought up there and like it was like a won't fight anything. But it was the interview with him.
Yeah, he won his title.
No, this wasn't this one. This was this other. There was all like damp on the fucking wall and everything. It looked like he was doing it in the school boiler room, like you know what I mean. Not in like this like historic fucking boxing venue.
It's one of the places where we want to go and to watch a boxing fight, like innit. You know, we always talk about fucking the dream is boys trip to New York to watch a fight in Madison Square Garden, innit?
Yeah.
But then on the other scale end, we've got this one 3 hours up the road, which is probably, if you're British, just as iconic, innit? Really, like, you know, on a smaller fucking scale. Like.
Swimming pool next door, innit? It's been mad.
Is it really?
First went there with, I had the prize fight, and then Cookie fought Lenny Dawes with British, innit? It was the time after, it was mad atmosphere. We'd bust loads of my state boys up there. It was good, it was.
A lot of people who listen to this won't know Jason Cock, right? I was lucky enough, like I was best mates with these 2 boys, Jamie and Colin Breen. Their father was Colin Breen, like used to be a promoter in Swansea, like one of the biggest promoters in Wales, probably second only to Colin Gardner at the time, say 80s, 90s. And so I'd been brought up going to small amateur shows, like, and fuck Cookie was in every single one. Like people who don't realise Jason Cock, he was this like ginger boy with fucking wild fucking eyes, and he would have been about 13, 14. He must have been boxing twice a week because every fucking show I go to the Penland Club, he'd be boxing. Like I go to the fucking Fairfield, he'd be boxing all the fucking time in every show. And I'll never forget Colin Breen. It could have been his mother, could have been a friend of the family. She was watching him fight and she was crying. She was almost crying, like, and Colin Breen was like, well, don't worry about him. He's got it, like, he's going to win. But I want to sign him. So she was like, don't worry about that. I want to sign him. Like, and you're Colin doing this fucking deal now next to me, like. But, like, Jason Cook had been a mainstay of Welsh boxing for fucking 20 years, and he, like...
Yeah, he was good. I trained a travelling kid starting off, and then Cookie came in, so he was making his comeback. And it was a big name straight away. He was always European and IBO world champion. So it was great for me as I was younger, and I was probably 27, 28, something like that. And he started training, so it was a good name straight away. Like.
Was it? So he was the second one who had then?
Yeah, I think.
How did you get it? How did what made him stop boxing?
I had a failed brain scan I did, it was about 20, not long after Martin, and I fucking
Really?
did it.
It's not as nice as we thought.
It was just probably something I was born with, really, but I couldn't go professional. My mate ended up going professional. I don't know whether I'd been that good, to be honest, but it's worked out for the better, to be honest, because what's happened is...
Things happen for a reason, something.
Listen, would you have done half of what you've done if you'd have gone down that route?
Oh,
like,
definitely
mate,
not.
you know, maybe you would have, like, we don't know. But fuck me, mate, the stuff we've done is fucking the stuff of fucking legend, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had Cookie and then Jamie Arthur come along, and then I took a boy, Jermaine Assadi's Commonwealth bronze medalist up to Spark Clevs.
Yeah.
And then his dad said, do you want to be involved in the team? After a bit, like, so that's how I got into that. His dad recognised how just bonded, like,
of course,
close knit, like. And then
how good is that for you though? It's not like you've gone into the camp and slicked your way in and fucking...
Who was Nathan's head trainer at that time?
His dad was Alan Davis as well.
Right.
Very obviously British, Commonwealth, European and a world, and an interim title, and a world title eliminated. He won all that. They don't get enough credit, to be honest.
No?
Nah, he did. So winning all that says it all there. And then I took it.
What was your first fight with him?
Sean Coburn after the Kovalev fight was.
That was in America, was it?
No, I was in CIA, so it was the same changing room as Kovalev. Exactly the fight after, same change room, same venue, obviously, and he won second round. He did. So it was,
that Kovalev fight was brutal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, real fucking tough fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unknown Russian Kovalev.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, because how do you game plan for that? Did you see anything on Kovalev before?
I was a strength and conditioning coach.
You were alright.
His dad did all the stuff for that, so I just did strength and conditioning around that time, and that's why I get fucking shit, because Sky Sports always called me a strength and conditioning coach upgraded, but all the way through, all the way through, his dad said, "Oh, you'll take over one day."
Yeah.
He said, "Keep involved. I'll keep doing what you're doing. You'll take over one day." And I've always got involved in the pads, watch his dad, watch how Nathan works, and just. After the Kovalev, he wanted to freshen up, and he went to Adam Booth for a couple of weeks. Couldn't settle in London, and then come to me again. Freddie Roach offered him to take him on. There's a couple of big names.
Yeah, of course you would.
Took me on it.
But I see what you're saying about that. Like that sticks in my mind. What they always just made out. You've never trained anyone in your life.
Yeah.
You've never fucking held up a pair of pads, and they just fucking put you straight in as fucking strength and conditioning coach. I remember that saying all the fucking time.
Round the Bellew fight, I was having loads of shit, and Nathan said, "Fuck him."
Yeah.
He said, "Me and you, that's all it is. Keep believing in ourselves."
Spot on.
I said, "That's all I need to know." So
Yeah.
We just fucking cracked on and won a world title then.
Yeah.
So what was your first actual fight as head trainer? What was the first fight?
Sean Coburn, Trinidad and Tobago, second round. No, was it? No. I think it was second round. Can't remember.
So which way did it go then? Did it go... So it was Kovalev, then
I jumped in at cruiserweight.
That was a cruiser. So then the second Bellew fight come...
after that, I fought a Argentinian. That was in Liverpool. And that's when fucking Bellew tried to jump around the ring.
That's right. I was trying to work it out.
Fight after that was Bellew. Lost that. Come back down, fought from far. It was a mental fight.
That was crazy.
Do you know what? That was one of my favourite fights.
Yeah.
I was singing about that today.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant fight that actually Nathan was winning until his nose went and then it sort of fucking went about.
That fight didn't get the credit. I'm sure I remember it was on a Friday night. It was on like a Friday night instead of a Saturday.
It was in America, that was.
Yeah, crazy hour. Was it? Where was it? Philadelphia, is it?
Chicago, that was.
It's fucking mad out there, man.
Yeah,
I bet.
good. Eye opener.
Yeah, it's got a good experience right on the beach. He was running every day and whatnot. It was good, but it was gangs everywhere. It was mad, like.
What's the most violent city
in America? Yeah.
Oh,
in America, more shootings in there than anywhere. Like.
Fucking hell,
yeah. Running on the beach with a Jordan cap on, not giving a fuck. Like, you know what I mean?
Fucking Cardiff City top.
Biggie Morris on call just in case it kicks off.
Yeah, we had around here we have no smoking sign. They had no gun sign.
Never.
Fucking hell, you fucking stay in a hotel there.
It's a different world, isn't it? You know what I mean? I was listening today podcast about Tupac getting shot, like, Fucking hell, mate. No random people just pulling up there in Vegas and just shooting through the fucking window. Yeah. It's a different fucking gravy out there to where we are, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah. We worry about fucking knives a little bit. Lucky enough, Swansea's pretty, compared to Dublin and fucking Glasgow, Swansea's like a fucking little village, like. Yeah. But fucking Chicago, no fucking guns. Fuck me.
Yeah. No, I've seen plenty of stuff about Chicago. There's this thing on Netflix called Dope.
Right, yeah.
There was it's just episodes, and there was one in Chicago, and it's just fucking wild. There was a weekend, they were with the drug dealers, they go like undercover with the dealers, right? It's fucking bananas. All the dealers are masked up, so you can't tell who they are. Crack dealers and that. And there was a big like holiday weekend, and every year it's like the most killings.
Oh, nice.
It's like over like say a 3-day period, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That weekend every year is the most killings. Everyone just goes mad because people are coming.
Sounds like the purge, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was weekend Darren's there, he's doing jobs along the fucking front. We're lucky to have him. Fucking hell. What through now? Jason Cook carrying the coffin. Brilliant, man.
But they're like, there's got a big club scene apparently in Chicago. But the whites, like, they'll just drive in there and like buy the drugs and then go back into it's literally like they blocks and city blocks. You shouldn't really be going over there. It's fucking crazy. I'm like
outside a hotel. I can't remember the gangster. Fucking one of those ones off of films. So you had a big painting of him outside. He ran the show years ago apparently. Like.
Who was in
Chicago? Was Al Capone. Al Capone, maybe. Yeah.
Big massive painting. Like, a couple of stories. Just
no way.
Painting.
Fucking crazy. And then you go, well, it's obviously different. You probably can't enjoy that fight at the time, can you? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you cornering Nathan Ike, and that fight was fucking brilliant. Yeah, they just didn't. They just fought in the phone. The literal fight in a fucking phone box, like back and forth. And how do you fucking instruct at that time? Like how do you try and get your point across? Is it easy, is Nathan really listening to, or is he like, he's just fucking going off on one?
The first 8 rounds, I remember watching back a while back, and the commentators were saying how calm my corner was and how stressed their corner was, so obviously we were in head end, and he had a fucking massive
Perforated.
No, it was like, I can't remember the words for it, it was all swollen anyway.
Can't flow ear, like, is it?
Yeah, but fucking big, bad, bad, and his nose was fucked. So the cut smell was going in then. Pretty much I was trying to get the doctor to keep going. Like the doctor was saying, I'll give you one more round. I could see he was alright, like, so I know he's with him every day.
Yeah.
But he got through it, and obviously he's got 12 rounds and lost with 2 points or something like that. It was calm, obviously 8 rounds, and then been mad for whatever it was after the year and the nose.
Yeah.
But just keeping him motivated really to get through the fight, like.
Because it was some fight. Like you said, probably. I thought about this. I don't think that fight definitely don't get the credit it deserves, but I don't think Clev gets the credit he deserves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When I looked through his record, before he's coming on, we do actually do a little bit of research. Right? Can't do it all from fucking memory, not my memory anyway. Like I was looking at, like he beat Karo Murat, didn't he? When Murat was undefeated, 22-0. Murat went on to win a world title twice. At like the IBF twice, fought Bernard Hopkins. I mean, he was no fucking joke. And then that's without all the national names that he beat coming through, like, Yeah. And then obviously beat Tony Bellew the first time round.
Well, he beat Tony Bellew way more convincingly than Bellew beat him the second. Like, I thought personally anyway. Like, what I remember about the first Bellew Cleverly was Bellew in a press conference going fucking mad with Clev's old man. Yeah. It was fucking murders, and I think Clev's old man says, he goes, fuck this, we're phoning the police, this is ridiculous. And Jane Couch used to do interviews, if you remember, with like she was like a roving reporter. I prefer that Michelle Joy Phelps, she's fucking smart as fuck. Jane Couch, I ain't touching with a fucking bad. Jane Couch, I ain't double dating unless it's with Martin Davis, you know what I mean? And she was interviewing Bellew, and Bellew was giving fucking Clev's old man dog's abuse, like. And if you remember, Bellew just come in last minute, didn't he? He come in, I think it was a late replacement or something.
That was when he won the world title, Bremer didn't turn up. That was in the O2, and then Bellew jumped in late but couldn't make the weight. So then they put the Polish guy in, But then officially, and a couple of years later, they boxed each other, and that's when he was kicking off in the press conference. And then someone rang a police says Vince was going on him, he don't give a fuck, he's nuts.
Right, yeah.
He was flying into him. There's only 3 of them guys, favorite to him.
Yeah.
But there's obviously nothing happened, like, and Nathan ended up winning the fight a couple of years later.
Yeah.
Because that was a good fight. The first fight was a
Barely in the press conferences was vicious, like.
Yeah.
He's changed his image now totally. Like to this fucking guy on Sky Sports,
like
fucking lovely guy, family man.
But he was horrible.
At the time, he was horrible. He was a horrible fucker, like.
And I saw the Bell who was giving Clev shit, and then I watched him fight someone, and fucking name goes past me again now. And first time I'd ever seen him, and I wasn't impressed, and I was like, fuck, there's no way this guy can be Nathan Cleverly. There's no fucking chance. And then obviously they fought the first time, and I remember start of the 12th round, going to myself, I was like scoring it in my head. Whoever wins this fucking round wins the fight. That's what it was. And I thought Nathan Cleverly won the round. Yeah. And that's the way I had it, by a round. And was pretty much not far off with the scoring. It was a couple of rounds, I think, when you were in it. Yeah. It was tight, like it was a fucking real good fight. The second fight, what happened there? Because it was just, it was never lived up to the...
Didn't it look like, well, you'd be able to tell, didn't it look like Clevs had injury? He had
a bit of a bad hand. But we put it down to we weren't cruiserweight weren't for him at the time.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why he dropped straight back down into light heavy and give that a go. But that's what we put it down to really is...
Should make that much of a difference, like sometimes a weight just doesn't suit the fighter, like.
Huge difference, that
really?
2 stone, yeah.
Is Cleverly one of those fighters that is stuck between 2 weight classes?
Yeah.
Probably too big for light heavy and...
Because all our weight training and years of it, and I think he says too many miles on the clock after the Badu Jack fight, and then draining your body all those years, it just drained him on our night. That's why he didn't perform to his best, but he...
Because that is obviously, that's a gigantic weight jump, isn't it? All the other weight classes are, say, fucking 5-6 pounds. In the lower weight classes, they 2 or 3 pounds. That jump from light heavy to cruiser, what is it, like 25 pounds or something, is it?
Yeah, something like that.
It's a big jump anyway, whatever it is. Like, so if you've been cutting it to 12.5 stone in it, like that, and then you're going up the cruiser, which is like best part of 15 stone, 14.4, whatever. That's some, even if that is a big jump to make, those guys at cruiser are cut into 14.4.
Yeah, of course.
The size of Lawrence Okoli. Lawrence Okoli is fucking giant. He won't even come through those doors, but they're like, you look at him and go, how the fuck's he a cruiser weight, like, So and like I say, I was thinking about that. I was looking at it going, I know obviously Nathan didn't do too bad at light heavy. He was a 2-time World Cup champion. Yeah. But maybe as his career went on, he would needed a middleweight class between the two, whatever that would fucking be, like, because it is a big step up.
And cruiserweight used to be a bit lower than it years ago, if I remember right. I can't remember the weight, but that would have been ideal. And they jumped it up.
Perfect, like.
But, cracking career for him,
Was the Fonfara one? It was like, I think that's what put everyone fucking about it then, made everyone fucking think twice. Eddie Hearn went out his way, he was on like a Cook and Cassius interview. Yeah. He praised him up like fuck. Was that the Fonfara one?
Bremer that was.
Was it really? Yeah, because he was like, he couldn't speak highly enough, could he? Yeah. He went out his way to say, quick mention fucking about Darren Wilson, like he said everyone else is losing their head. Yeah. Fucking Darren was fucking brilliant. Don't get the credit he deserved, I think he said.
All these camps have got fucking 10, 20, 15, 5, 6, 7 people in the change room. But he said fucking mental, it's just Darren and Nathan. Yeah. And that's how Nathan wanted it, so that's why we played it. He's comfortable with it, so that's why we done it. And it was after the Bremer fight he won the world title over there, like, so. Nice
for him to mention it though, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. For this guy, he's fucking brought boxing to a new level.
Yeah,
and to have someone like that to say good things about me, like, it's brilliant.
I'd take Owen, like, keep Owen, like, show the grandkids and everything, like. But with that world title fight, you must have had some celebration that night.
Yeah, he said that was his best night of his life, winning that for the second time. I think he's the only Welshman to win a world title twice, Joe's won the Ring magazine and stuff like that, sorry. He won the Ring magazine at the light heavy as well, but the 2-time world champion is the first time ever. Yeah, it was awesome night. I had to catch a plane the next morning, so I didn't have too much to drink.
Where was that? Was that out in Germany?
Yeah,
that was out in Germany. And
fucking
hell.
back and beyond now.
Really?
New Brandenburg was just fucking miles. And well, I
was
was.
a big stadium.
It's not even a place you've heard of, is it?
No.
You know, it's not like like you said, Dusseldorf or something like that. You know,
It's just in the middle of nowhere. It's bonkers.
What was that type of crowd like? Because Bremer popular there at the time.
He was popular, yeah. He's very, he's a class fighter, and he's very popular in Germany, yeah, and it was nothing like fucking CIA or mad cunts in fucking Wales. But it was not like a rivalry British fight. It weren't like that.
Yeah.
So it was,
I think it's British people just love getting smashed, don't they? That's what it basically is, isn't it? Yeah. Stick Sweet Caroline on, we go fucking bananas, don't we? You know what I mean? Who Stick Sweet Caroline in there?
It's like, you know, you look at the Germans, like I'm thinking of Klitschko when he fought Hay and that.
When he come up with all the lasers and that.
But they're not like, they walk through the crowd, don't they? And I mean literally, there's no barriers on. They're walking through the crowd, and there's like 50,000 in a fucking football stadium, but everyone's like behaving. And they need security all over the fucking place. If this was in the UK, like
100%, yeah.
And if you see the Japanese, you know, Japan, they got some good fighters, and they coming through like anyway, you know, they everything's quiet there. That's what they say is really weird about Japan. They respect. Well, yeah, it is. It's a lot like that.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tyson, he still reckons that one of the reasons he lost to Buster Douglas, one, because he was fucking off his head on Charlie, probably, right? He said one of the reasons it fucked his head up, one, it was at 10 o'clock in the morning to match the American times, right? And he said he walked out fucking pumped up, ready to fucking kill some cunt. And he walked out, they've introduced him, I am Mike Tyson, and it was just like
it is, like, it's very
and he's like, fucking hell. Usually, like he said, he's coming out, the fucking crowd's going mad, they want to see blood, like, and all these Japs are just laughing. Tyson's fucking head.
It was in Tokyo,
Tokyo was like fucking 200,000, it was like 100,000 people there. But like, he just couldn't, his head up, there's no atmosphere, no noise.
It's their culture, you probably heard a pin drop, like while fights going on. You heard everything, like it's weird. Like, you know, you see it in the MMA is the same, and the pro wrestlers, very all. They've got like a big culture in all those, not so much boxing so much, but MMA and pro wrestling. It's very quiet there. It's not like the UK at all. UK's fucking wild, isn't it? Like, you know,
UK, let's face it, we out all day before it. You know, Brits are fucking, they got a Miller and Carter at 12. They out all day. By the time the main event comes, they fucking hammered.
I stopped doing this, see, right? Because when I was going to watch boxing or MMA when I was younger, I get tanked up. I wouldn't remember the last 4 fights, and I was saying to myself, that's probably why it came, like. Yeah. So then I changed my own mantra. So anytime I go to the boxing or to MMA shows and that now, I don't get pissed up. Because what's the fucking point?
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I'll have a couple of drinks when I went to watch Liam Williams and Gary Kokora, and like, I had a couple of pints, but I didn't go fucking mental. Like, I wasn't tossing them down all day, like, you know, because I wouldn't have remembered seeing Rigondeaux, I wouldn't have remembered seeing Liam Williams and Kokora, or, you know. But that, I think, like you say, you watch Anthony Joshua fight, and half the crowd's fucking legless. They're not even watching the fucking fight. No. You know what I mean? They're singing Sweet Caroline over here with fucking having a selfie, like.
You know what I mean? It's like a fucking Coldplay concert. It's just phone lights everywhere, like, you know.
But Germany, going back to that, it was good atmosphere, and he clapped out, same as Chicago, and fucking standing ovation was mental for the war they had. Like,
they deserved that.
That don't happen very often, is it?
No, but they deserved that fight. Was fucking
Brett had it in Staples Centre, fucking mental. Everyone standing up, clapping. It was good. He lost exactly the same as Von Farah fight for Clev. He's deja vu for me. They brought everyone in the crowd standing and appreciating what they done. That's what they want to see, innit? Like a good old scrap.
Fuck yeah, it's what everyone's there for. I know everyone likes to see Pernell Whittaker, don't they?
Yeah.
But let's be honest, everyone likes.
There is something about just.
There's something about fucking Ward Gatty, innit? You know what I mean? That's what we all. Yeah. That's why every fucking massive scrap always gets talked about. Oh, it's the new Agler-Earns. Like, there's a reason we talk about Agler-Earns. Because it don't happen very often like that. That's how that happened in fucking 183, and we still talking about it fucking 30 odd years later. Like, fucking, that's what people fucking remember and people want, like, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I blew Paddy's mind today, right? Because I was thinking about Badu Jack and Nathan Clevley, and then across. That was on the Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor undercard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So like the biggest event, arguably in history.
Yeah.
And you was there.
Yeah.
As the co-main.
Yeah.
Co-main event.
It was Gervonta Davis. So
right.
he was like bullfight. I don't know what the fuck it was, but
Yeah,
it was
I
like
think,
two before it was.
But Gervonta was probably more of a gimme fight.
Yeah.
Badou Jack Clevs was a fucking fight, wasn't
That's
it?
what everyone was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And no, that must have been fucking mental.
Yeah, it was class size. Vegas fucking probably one of the best places in the world, and then
Well, it's the T-Mobile as well. That's the purpose-built one now.
Yeah.
So we stayed like in probably about a year to that McDonald's across the road there is away from the T-Mobile. It was in New York. So you walk over, security everywhere. No one gives a fuck about us really. It was all Mayweather McGregor. So we just snuck in the background, had a fight and got fucking out of there. Fucking good.
But go on.
When did you find out about that? Like, obviously, he's like, I know winning the world title is probably the best thing, like, for his career-wise. But that night, got to be, the build-up when he told who won that belt.
Yeah.
That's got to be fucking, my God, because it's the biggest event in history. Got to be, innit?
It'll be the type of event that people talk about in 50 years' time.
Yeah. And it was on it.
Talk about it, Some people are against it, but
but mate, it's still, no matter what you say, the build up to it, the event itself, as an event, don't get me wrong, it was a fucking total mismatch and it ever knew that. But as a fucking event, like, mate, I got my daughter sitting with me watching the fucking press conferences, like, that's how fucking big it was, like, my daughter don't follow boxing, don't follow fucking MMA, but she's sitting engrossed watching them do fucking argue on stage, like,
Yeah, it was just fucking bonkers over there. It was loads of days and days of press conferences, the introducing of fighters. It was good being around all people like that. It was a class event. It was.
Fucking bet I couldn't even imagine.
Couldn't even imagine.
And like I say, it spun me out when I did today. And Paddy messaged me. I said, "Did you realise that Darren fucking corner, Darren and Nathan Clevs were fucking McGregor Mayweather?" Because I can understand the fucking magnitude of that event, like, And I woke up. I went to bed because I'm not gonna watch the fucking full thing. I can't stay up like that no more, like. But I set my alarm, and as I set my alarm, Clev and Barry Jack were coming down, and I was like, fuck, I'm sorted. So I saw that fight, I saw Gervonta Davis, and then I saw the main event. And that's basically all I wanted to fucking see anyway. Yeah. So it worked out alright. And you just, you think about it, fucking hell, you've been some places, like,
I'm gonna be honest, it's fucking, I'm a grafter, I'm a graft dad and enjoy what I'm doing and fucking looking at it all like you're saying, but then now it seems a bit mad, to be honest. In Vegas with Nathan, Chicago, Germany, fucking nearly every venue with all the boxing around what's that? O2, yeah, Wembley with Cookie, fucking everywhere really. My steak.
My steak working.
Cambridge Leisure Centre with me. Huh? You get a big time set.
with Brett Johns and Broadway and fucking what's it called, New Jersey. Vegas again, training at fucking UFC gym. It was class. And then
what's that like?
Staples Centre.
What's that like, that training centre?
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
It's got everything there.
Everything, yeah. Brett was in the pool, it's like a recovery pool it is. So it was good, all the strength and conditioning stuff, boxing ring, fucking cage fighting, cage, yeah. Yeah, it was different level, like.
Fucking tremendous. Just going back to Badou Jack, I mean, do you see his cut the weekend?
Crazy. You can see his fucking skull.
I chucked on YouTube the highlights. I didn't see the fight, but I watched the highlights. And he fought for about fucking 5-6 rounds after that. I was under the impression, when I saw the photo, I was like, oh, they must have stopped him straight away with that. Because his half his head's fucking open.
And let's be honest, it is what it is, right? But the spiteful cunt was aiming for that for fucking 3 rounds.
Oh, well, it's boxing.
And rightly so, like, but the one of the shots, right? His fucking trainer, mad cunt, he's half like opening it up, like, and you're like, you can see his brain, you fucking crazy cunt, lock it up, not open the fucking thing up. He put his hand in, he found my missus' coil, and we was talking about last week. My missus got for a smear test, lost her coil. We don't know what the fuck's happened to it. I must have slammed her when I was hammered and hit it up to her throat. She's going to have an op. We don't know where the fuck it is. My missus could be pregnant. There's going to be fucking mayhem in my house. It's the last thing we need.
That's got to be up there with the worst cuts I've seen. Because when I saw the clash of heads, it was it was Southpaw against Orthodox, and then I think they stepped in, and that Brownlee, wasn't it? The boy's name.
Marcus Brownlee.
He was making a miss, and he just sort of stepped in behind it, and they caught heads. I thought that's it. I didn't realise. I thought that's where they must have stopped it. I didn't realise he fought for like another fucking 6-7 rounds after that.
Tough fucker, February.
Tough fucker, like, you know what I mean? But fucking hell, like it was a fucking brutal, dirty cat. We got to ask you, right? Because obviously we're from Swansea. Like, was Enzo ever talked about up there as a potential fight for Nathan? With you and
no, when I was not. No, as I was took over, because he was all different. He was Frank Wall and he was Ed Ewan. As soon as I took over, he was Ed Ewan. So it was
straight away that can't happen then, really, like, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Nothing really happened there, so
I think it's just we talked about before somewhere else with Froch and Calzaghe. There was like they were at different stages of their career, weren't they?
Yeah.
You know, Calzaghe was all the way up here and Froch was down here, and Froch got to a level like Calzaghe, but Calzaghe'd already retired, didn't he? And I think with Enzo and Clev, it may work. There was a time where Enzo would have been up here, and Clev would have been coming up behind him, and then they just switched places, didn't they? You know, and like Clev,
that's sometimes done wage as well.
Yeah, and obviously Enzo had campaigned majority of his career at cruiser, and you know, he only came down to light heavy, you know, after sort of, you know, he'd had a bad run at cruiser, wasn't it? So but it's just obviously because it's like the Battle of Wales thing, and I know like boys have said, we would have loved it, because we all love boxing. That's what boys like. Would have loved to see Enzo on fucking
Liberty Stadium
Liberty Stadium or some shit. You know, you know, one of those fights that you fantasize about liking it. You know what I mean? Having it, and I just did we ask Enzo about it? We didn't ask if it was ever an option. We asked if I think Enzo would fight any fucker. So you know what I mean. Obviously, I can't remember now because it was a while ago when we spoke to him. But
he's won everything as well. Seen British, European, and the world as well. So it's fucking see why people wanted to see it.
Like just Liberty Stadium, Battle of Wales. Stadium fight. I think it would have been great.
It would have been great. Obviously, it's different. I know Enzo. When we spoke to Enzo when he was here, he wants one more fight, so he can have 50 pro fights because he had 50 wins, isn't it? Or was it 50 pro fights?
50 fights. 50. I don't know. 49 or 50 fights, I think it was.
Whatever it was, anyway. And he said he wanted one more, which I was actually quite a little bit surprised, because I thought maybe he'd been out a while since he fought. He lost after Roy Jones when he lost to the guy. I watched it here, it was on Box Nation. Fucking hell, he lost in the first round, second round, the poorest guy.
I think it's in him though, isn't it?
We were talking.
It's in him.
He said, that's what he was telling us, he said he tried to bomb the guy out and the guy caught him, and that was it. Like, he said, I couldn't help it myself, like, you know. But he said he wanted one more fight. And obviously, Nathan's retired now. Yeah. That's done, isn't it?
He's feet up, looking after his houses. He's done well. He's invested in loads of houses.
Because I remember they used to talk about how clever he was. That was like one of the things, wasn't it? He was
one of the build up for him was he was like he had a degree and all that.
Yeah,
and he was very clever.
Yeah.
When he heard interviewing, and I'm not sure what I was talking about. So I know when they just built him up as that, Frank Warren just fucking making up shit as always. Like, is he an intelligent kid or?
I think it was. Fucking degree in maths, I think it was.
That's what it was, degree in maths.
He won the fucking British Commonwealth, maybe the European, while he was still in fucking college or university. He was up studying fucking mad hours. He was going away training with Kazakhis and sparring Kazakh on fucking part time, really. That's fucking
I think like the students in Botana fucking keeping me up all night, fucking pulling the wrong fucking bin bags out every Sunday. That's what these fucking students should be doing now, going out winning world titles, scruffy cunts, instead of keeping me up playing Freedom Desire 4 o'clock in the fucking morning, making me knock them in my fucking kegs.
That must have been fucking great to watch, or Clev and Kazaghi sparring, you know?
Yeah, I missed all that. I did it. Obviously, he was after all I come in, but I've been fucking Kazakh. You probably can find this somewhere on YouTube when he's winning Sports Personality of the Year. He just says, "Watch out for this boy Nathan Clev. He's going to be another world champion." He's always praised him up. They're good friends now. They're always very, very close again. Yeah.
So where did Nathan put his money into property? Is it?
Yeah, property. Yeah.
That's always smart, because you always worry. You know, there's always like there's like a sort of a stereotype of a boxer in it that they waste their money and they end up fucking broke like Joe Lewis and that, like, you know. But I like to see that, like, you know, he was smart with his coin, like, while he was earning it, and fucking, because you can sit back and relax.
Well,
and
a long time retired, didn't he?
Frotch was the same, wasn't he? Frotch got loads of property. Frotch was, I remember reading about that years ago, Frotch was bumping money into property.
I think the generation now all seem to be doing it like Tommy Coyle. Tommy Coyle can hardly fucking speak, can he? He's like, you know, fucking...
Yeah, he's a Northerner, and he
can't
understand him anyway.
Fuck me, he's doing it, he does it right, man. I really like Tommy Coyle, the stuff he does.
Like
the stuff he does just always surprises me. Like, nobody flew that kid out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you see what he did? It was like a kid, I know, he had a bit Down syndrome, the kid won well, but he loved boxing, loved Tommy Coyle. Tommy Coyle brought him into his gym. Tommy Coyle opened his own gym, similar to, I think, who got your own gym, have you?
I used my mates that way, I did.
Similar sort of thing, like personal training and all that. And he brought his kid in. His kid wants to be a boxing like that. He said, I'm fighting in America and New York, I want you to come with me. Took the kid out with him.
Tremendous.
And fucking, the kid had ringside, done a write-up in the local paper, fucking quality, like, you know, really fucking good, like, really fucking quality.
But like, he loves to see things like that. Boxers, I think, genuinely, have got good arts. Like, you know, we've been lucky to meet a lot of boxers and MMA fighters over the years, and I haven't met one that I haven't fucking got on fantastically with. Like, I think it grounds you a bit if you get punched in the face for the fucking living. You know what I mean?
And I think boxers now are like what footballers were like maybe in the 80s, like a bit more approachable. Like, we got fucking in common with footballers now. They fucking worth 25 million. Look at fucking Jesse Lingard. I got fuck all in common with him. Like, he's a fucking pearler.
Yeah.
But like, you look at the boxers now, they all still at a level where you can approach them, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, do you see the Smith press conference yesterday?
Tremendous.
Brilliant. Do you see it?
Fucking brilliant.
It was class, wasn't it? It was brilliant.
Yeah.
We've all been caught out, right?
Yeah.
Bomb fucks me up in the dentist every fucking time I'm waiting to have my fucking wisdom teeth out, mate. I'll put it on and I'll go off in the dentist. All these old women are looking at me thinking I'm watching fucking Fake Taxi. Fucking nightmare. But I put it back, the Callum Smith world champion in the press conference.
On the press conference.
Brilliant, mate. Absolute
Just the Anti-Fowler's face on the video show was on Anti-Fowler, and he just hears it, he bursts out laughing, like everyone's fucking giggling. Everyone knows a crack, doesn't he?
All of us knows a crack, doesn't
Yeah.
it? But anyone over, like my daughter, I put it on once, my daughter's watching fucking Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I'm flicking up through my phone, presses that goes off, my daughter just looks at me, goes like that, I am disgusted with you. She said, you're no better than the boys in school. And I'm like that to her, no, look, it's John Barnes scoring for, it's just She went, you are disgusting, and walked out of the room. Fucking hell, you haven't got a fucking chance with a fucking 13-year-old kid like
You've got to play smart on WhatsApp these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
So someone had my mate who owns a gym, Bill Brendan, who's
of course,
from the show the other week. He said, fucking hell, Conor McGregor's retiring.
So you know straight away.
Watch this now, he put on the speaker in the gym.
Oh, fuck,
fucking brilliant, he couldn't fucking be no better. I was fucking stitches for hours.
It's just Brendan's gym who trains out
yeah.
I think we spoke about Brendan on the fucking what a tight knit group of fucking mates up there.
Yeah.
I was told him it was fucking nothing but respect. Like, he had like a fucking crew of boys, all looked like they got each other's back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He obviously knows him really well, than who fucking grown up with him,
Well, it's his late teens.
Yeah.
Good guy. So he does all the security and that. He just fucking loaded and Mike Tyson's personal fucking
McGregor, like we was talking about. Yeah.
McGregor, fucking Selby's when the warrant done.
Yeah, I see that. It was good because Selby's going up the car and all the fans are giving him shit.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then fucking Brendan's
really
the one taking him to the car, and he looks
Yeah.
a fucking handful, Brendan, doesn't he?
Monkey as well, he's a fucking hard cunt.
Was that Chris, is it?
Yeah, Chris.
Chris is fucking looks like a fucking animal. Ex-pro boxer who's now lifting up fucking, he's lifting more than Eddie Hall. Like, you know, he's fucking got like, like unbreakable Bruce Willis, chuck another couple on. He's picking up fucking shopping bags on the weights. This is a ex-professional boxer, like, who could do a bit. Yeah, and now he's this fucking massive fucking, oh my good lord. We don't want to bump into a fucking alien pot of pandy. In one side, Biggie Morris, the other. It's fucking my worst nightmare.
Ton of pandy, not
pot of pandy's 5 on Saturday,
We talked a bit about Brett. How did that come about with Brett?
Chris Reese, his trainer, his his full-time trainer. I done a bit with Chris. He used to use my gym to train certain people, and we done a rugby league side, so we got close, me and Chris. I then didn't speak to him for years, just follow each other on Facebook and all that crap. He rang me one day, can you do a bit with Brett? And then he said try it out, didn't I? See if it's for him. He came down, fucking me and Brett clicked straight away. I always got on with Chris anyway.
So I'd not to click with Brett.
Well, we said, like, you know, I had met Brett once before he came here. Paddy had never met him, did he? And immediately we were like as if we'd known each other 20 fucking years, like, and it was one of the easiest podcasts we ever did. 3 hours, fucking, we could have stayed for another 3. You know what I mean?
I fucking loves it.
Man, he's a fucking absolute diamond. I saw him Christmas time. We talked about last week. I saw him Christmas time. He came out in the pub I was in, like, and he was like fucking seeing my best mate I hadn't seen for a year, like, you know. He's just that type of guy, and I think anyone who ever meets Brett would fucking get on with him fantastically. Like,
oh fuck yeah, very good boy. Fucking tough motherfucker.
Did you go on? Was it much different then, going from like?
That's what I was going to ask.
I thought it would have, like, going from boxing and do you follow UFC before it, or was it just a new coming in?
Watch a bit. I worked closely with Chris, to be honest. So me and Chris was always having phone calls. There was certain stuff I had to work on.
Yeah.
I was fucking end up kicking Brett. I was fucking doing all mad shit. I was fucking kicking my life. I was trying to be fucking Sterling, and then I was trying to be fucking Monaz. Fucking hell. Mad, but yeah, you got to be different ranges. It is different.
Right, because of the kicking range, it is, isn't it?
If you notice, Brett was planting his feet too much in the last fight. He took
him that load of leg kicks.
Yeah. So it's a big, huge learning curve. Like top of the fucking tree, but then now top 10, like. So there's a big learning curve. Hopefully, get back on winning next. So I'm learning as I'm going along.
Of course you are.
It's the same as any fucker, really. So it's good.
Because he's pushing. I've seen like a lot the last couple of days we've been talking about it. He's pushing to try and get on that UFC London card.
Yeah.
You know, which is going to be a huge card because obviously John Phillips is fighting Jack Marshman on it, which is massive for Wales. You know what I mean? And Darren Till's fighting. It's the main event, George Masvidal.
Yeah.
It's a big card. There's some fucking cracking fights in it.
Yeah.
And it's still, for the life of me, I'm like, why? I just assumed Brett would be on that card.
Yeah, he should be. Yeah.
You know, you look at the time frame of when his last fight was, and this in UFC London, because if you remember the last one, the guy made weight, didn't he? But then pulled out afterwards. I can't think of his name now, top of my fucking head. But you know, I just thought it was a shoe-in that Brett was going to be on it.
Makes sense, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, fuck guy.
You know, but it's not. You know, I know. Yes, they had a bit of banter on Twitter with Nathaniel Wood. Who was that prospect? He's called the prospect, I think.
Yeah.
And I saw him fight. I saw him fight on Cage Warriors, and then I seen his last fight in the UFC, and he's really talented. And him and Brett would be a fucking great fight.
Yeah.
You know, and it just seems to make sense. You know, that fight is easy to make. Yeah. You know, they both went fucking right.
Is that Nathaniel Wood on the card or no?
No, but they're both the same weight.
Yeah.
And they both, I would imagine, I haven't looked at the rankings, but Brett would be higher ranked.
I would have thought so,
I would think. He's fought
definitely.
At the higher level, but this Nathaniel Wood is really talented. He got the ability to go up there. So it would be...
You wouldn't even say it's too soon for Wood, would it? Because that's a really good fight.
Yeah. And like Brett was up for it, he was up for it.
Both Cage Warriors champions.
They both were, at a point. And it's just like, fuck, that seems to make sense. Fucking hell, make that fight, like.
Yeah. Both Bretts. Both right up for it, like.
But the clock is ticking on that. What's the date on that? March the...
Fucking 7 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a lot of time, like, you know.
Is that enough time for him, would you say?
Yeah, he's been ticking over, so...
Is it?
Yeah, he's well up for it. He wants to be on a...
Yeah.
His last fight as well, he wants to fucking revenge a loss.
Yeah.
That was fucking unbelievable fight. And
that was the one you were saying that was in the Staples Centre.
Yeah. That was how the fuck I didn't get 50 grand bonus. I don't know what they give it to the other guys. Just fucking crowd loved it. Every fucker loved it. Just apparently he was picked, and then someone said they weren't there for that fight, so they picked someone else for the fight tonight. It's 50 grand, fucking lot of money, innit?
Fuck, of course it is. Someone like Brett,
deserves that, like, but obviously didn't happen, and his credit went right through the roof, didn't it? But fucking just waiting on the next fight now. So hopefully he'll be in London. Yeah,
you'd say you'd like to see him on it. For obviously we're big fans of fucking Brett anyway, but you know, because you want to avenge that loss, you want to get back in a the win column and because he had a great start, didn't he? You know, 3 wins and he's in the top 15. And then obviously at the fight, when you're in the top 15, they're all killers.
Yeah.
We talked about that when he came here. We looked. I had looked at the rankings, you know, and I went. And everyone, I went, oh, fuck me, that's a tough fight. Fuck me, that's a tough fight. Fucking hell, that's a tough fight. And we said that to Brett, and he was like, yeah, well, that's it. He's swimming with the fucking sharks, isn't he? You know what I mean? And that top 15, there's no easy fights. To be honest, there's no easy fights in the UFC, even the unranked fucking fighters, because they're all aiming to be up there. That's a big difference. Like how MMA has grown next to boxing is these guys are thrown in tough fights every fight. Yeah. There's no walkovers. There's no like tune-up fights. There's no such thing in UFC.
Dog world, isn't it? Fucking one goes on, one goes back.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good though in a way, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, there's no like building up records for 20 fights, fighting not bums in the right word. Some of them do fight fucking bums, don't they, for the first 20 in boxing. Whereas as you said, because they come from a good background, like Brett is already world champion, they ain't going to give Brett 5 easy fights, so they,
no.
as you said, they're going to stick him in with someone fucking relative his level, like, you know.
Yeah. I got a calf slicer in Vegas, shot him right up the rank.
Yeah, it went fucking mad.
And then bang, he's into the top 10, and they don't fight in top 10 fighters. So
when he was looking at it, he was thinking, what the fuck was that then?
Yeah.
As a boxer man, he must be like, what the fuck happened there?
What are you doing, you mad cunts? Everyone outside quids in. Nah, he's fucking done that perfect, and he fit.
Oh, mate, fucking went mad.
Well, like I said, I've been watching MMA for fucking years, and I thought I seen every submission in the book, and I'd had to watch that 5-6 times before I even realised what he fucking did. You know, and he was saying calf slicer, and I'm looking at the fucking calves, and I'm going, I still can't work out what the fuck he's done yet. I can't fucking work it out. It was fucking incredible. You know, it's absolutely fucking. He had 50 grand for that though, didn't he? Yeah, fucking right.
I see UFC make you hungry. They give you shit money to start off, and then at the top end, they make you hungry to go to the top, which makes better fights. If you win, you get double the amount of money. So it's good system, I think. So it makes the fights more competitive.
There's more on it. It makes the fighters go out to win.
Yeah, hungry fighter is fucking dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
So they're making everyone hungry for it. So it's rather than just plod away and pick up the checks, like, so work your way to the top or fucking get down there.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's that is why, like say, we've talked about Dana White is such a great promoter, and that's why MMA has become so big, UFC especially, is because of that. Because I think boxing went stale for a while, where not to me, like, you know, I love boxing, I fucking watch anyone boxing, but to the casual fans, and that's what makes up a lot of MMA. And now a lot of the popularity Matchroom have got is because they've managed to capture the casual market, like, you know what I mean? And there's we can all be elitist when it comes to boxing, but we're only 3 bums on seats.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? You need the group of 30 who don't know a fucking thing about boxing turning up to have a fucking night out, and that's what Matchroom have done, like, and that's what if you watch UFCs, when they pan around the fucking crowd, half the fuckers are drunk as fuck, like how are they tops off, fucking singing and everything, like, you know.
This
they
is
just basically the same process.
This is what Darren does with his white collar. All the fucking valley heads fucking off their fucking heads, isn't it? That's what you've done loads of, like, the intensity boxing thing.
Intensity,
This is just you an idea, isn't it? This is the first one.
Yeah.
What made you think about that?
I started using it to get the punch output more for the fighters, for my
so it started as a professional thing, like?
Yeah, with my boxers to get the punch output more.
Data.
Pretty much. I get them fucking working. So I got one of them on the pads. I know the other fuckers working on the bag end.
Right,
so I got it on screen. I thought, fucking hell, they could fight each other. I could have one with a chip there, one there, and then on 2 bags, obviously. And this system is on the big screen, and so I just thought it like that, and I'm always fucking thinking. So just made it into an event, and it was a success. And I think we earned about fucking $6,000 for mine charity, like.
Oh, amazing!
That's incredible.
Yeah.
We're happy with that.
It was a fucking great night. No, like first.
Well, you said we talked about a year. The podcast we did after Paddy had MC'd that, he came in, he was glowing about it.
It was a great night. Like the fucking Valley's a lot of fucking crackers. All the birds are smart as fuck. all the men was pissed as fuck. It was just like, everyone's up on the fucking tables. When Brendan walked on the stage with a birthday cake and a bottle of Grey Goose for Biggie, with a sparkler coming out of it, I said, fuck Cowbridge Leisure, this feels like the T-Mobile Arena. It was brilliant. No fucking, everyone's going mad. Like, Biggie's fucking singing his fucking song. Like when fucking, when the rappers used to walk out with fucking Nazi Mohammed on scene. It was fucking brilliant. Everyone's up on the tables. Fucking great. Like, yeah, it was cracking. Like. But obviously, Darren's worrying every 5 minutes. Is it going well? Is it going well? Dad, they up on the fucking tables, you header. It's going fucking brilliant.
He was changing music halfway through. He's playing all fucking my old man's music. Not saying my old man's, it's all fucking Irish shit. But it's fucking 80s.
Yeah.
I'll change it up, get a bit of fucking.
You've done a bit of DJing, have you?
Fuck about it. Was
Is it?
I put a fucking Chucky mask on and fucking.
A what mask on?
Chucky.
Right,
from Child's Play.
It's called me Chucky Wilson. Fuck, I think I lost the plot for you. So next week,
Let's hear about that year.
Yeah, that was a good year.
I was up in the fucking university in Glamorgan there in Pontypridd DJ and fucking hell. I fucking just went with the flow. With Big Al there, Big Al fucking come on with me. Big
Al from Swansea.
So he helped me out a bit and just had a laugh really. I just like doing different stuff. I fucking don't let me think like I fucking make mad shit up.
Think about the unis. The unis are probably the maddest. A lot of people won't realise how mad like a Tuesday night can be in the university. Like I remember my birthday fucking when we was about fucking early 20s. We'd gone out all day on a Sunday and on a Monday we'd gone for dinner at the Farmers, but then we was all bored as fucking in Brumelin. And everyone, one person, Philip Walsh's sister was in uni up in Cardiff. Yeah. And he said, should we just go up here for the night? Like, it's a Monday night, we all off work. Jumped on a train, no one paid, all double clicking with love handles, right? Double clicking on the train. Drunk as fuck. Doing fucking gear off the table, no one gave a monkeys. It was a Monday evening, everyone's going home from work. We got a fucking walk box on, not giving a fuck, playing fucking Free From Desire. RV, this guy from Brumelin, he's skinny as fuck, right? He's lying in the compartment.
He get a bit easy.
Yeah, he get a bit easy. Like, so the bus conductor, the train conductor, comes up and down. Tickets, no one had a ticket. Everyone pretended to be sleeping. He looks at RV up at the top. He went, ticket. He went, why are you talking to me when I am only a suitcase? Right? So he just walked past this conductor and said, fuck that. We went into the university, right? I'm not kidding you, Monday night, right? It was like fucking Coachella. It was fucking bouncing up there on a Monday night. We went to Blackman House party. Josh Williams got lost, right? All he knew, right? It was 5 o'clock in the morning. Knock on the door. Josh Williams, he'd just gone round random houses in Cardiff, knocking on doors. He opened the door with a fucking black dildo and a fucking slab of strongbow. Don't ask me where he got the strongbow from. Fucking, mate, it was fucking crack as it. Stayed up there all night and had to jib the trains home, man, on the Tuesday night. Fucking unis in a different fucking breed. And he make the campus might be my local soon. Instead he goes up a bit. Pretend I'm fucking doing criminology like the true student.
You don't give no fucking care in the world, do they? Just
mate, what a life.
Get up and study again.
Oh, fuck, like I said, 3 doors up to me. It's fucking green bin bag, they don't give a fuck. They put in black ones out, purple ones. They don't give a fuck, they don't give a monkeys.
Nappy bags.
Oh, they don't give a fuck. Fair play.
Go fucking 20 of them, fucking outside the house.
Well, that's what Swansea's becoming now. Swansea's just becoming a student city. Like,
is it?
It's just there's so much dough, you know, especially like the foreign students, Chinese and like the Middle Easterns and that. Yeah. They got so much money. And that's literally, there's a bit of ground in Swansea city centre where they can build. They just build in student accommodation. Fucking thousands. You won't have to deal with them for much longer because next thing they'll all be on that campus. They won't be like,
do you think so,
yeah. That's the way it'll go.
That's bad then. I don't think my house is worth about 300 grand. Not too good. Fucking everyone wants to stick fucking a student in each bedroom with it. You know what I mean?
That was the time to sell.
Yeah, now
but you could never get his missus out of Port Ellen.
No, fuck no. I'll be going to Pandy with you now soon. That's when we got to break into the valleys.
Fucking 15 grand from Manchester. Landed.
Brendan Lyon's house must be like fucking something from Beverly Hills Cop, man. It must be fucking huge. She must be loaded the fuck up.
It's just something I was thinking about because I was having a barney with the boys about this the other day, which I have recently with my mates, so we barneys all the time, right? You know, what made me think about it, right, was Andy Crawler's mandatory, right, to Lomachenko, right? Now, I like Andy Crawler, don't get me wrong, but I see that as a massive mismatch, you know what I mean, without being disrespectful to him. You know, I think they're just on massively different levels, right? But he's mandatory, so that fight's going to get made, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, your head trainer, you've got the fighter, he's got management around him, let's say, with Crawler would, he'd have management, and then you've got the promoter, Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Whose responsibility is it to maybe turn around to him and say, maybe this isn't the fight?
Manager will ring the trainer and the boxer and just say, you up for this fight, like, and then they go away, think about it, and say yes or no, really.
Got to be very rare they say no, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard. No. It's hard because the fucking amount of money probably generating that fight, I'd probably say be fucking loads.
Millions.
Compared to what else is here.
You make a couple of million in that.
Yeah, probably, yeah. It's hard, really. Yeah, obviously they got to believe in winning. Otherwise no fucking point, is there? But money's a big thing. Like.
I didn't see the interview, but he was interviewed by IFL yesterday. I haven't seen it, and like the headline to it was, "I'm going to shock the world" or something. But you know, Crawler's that type. He genuinely would believe he
he's
would
fucking come on loads. Yeah, his defence is fucking.
Oh, he's solid in the park.
How he's developed over the years, and credit to Joe Gallagher there. And it's fucking. He takes them. He drags the punching power away from it. He picks away and chips away, and fucking picks a world title up.
Yeah. Oh, amazing! Yeah, absolutely amazing. I was chuffed for him. Like I said, I'm a Crawler fan. I like it. I like them. Like I remember him getting knocked out by Derry Matthews when he was winning.
Yeah.
And he was like. And I was like out of the blue, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll never hear of Matt Crawler again, because I think he had lost a fight in the Prizefighter as well, and his record was a bit patchy at that stage of his career. Like, you know, he may have had like say 14 wins and 2 losses and a draw or something. It wasn't like an impressive.
Was him and Scotty Cardle roughly the same? It was around about the same time and the same sort of record, whereas Cardle just sort of went one way, but Crawler did.
Yeah.
You know, kept going, like, in fairness. Like,
fucking nice guy he is. Fucking
he seems like a really nice guy, yeah.
Fucking proper fucking nice guy, like.
But like,
have you been to most of the gyms in Britain? They take one at the sparring or?
Been around a lot, yeah, not all of them, but a lot of them.
Gallagher's gym?
Gallagher's, no, I haven't been up there. I think about taking my boxer JJ Evans up there now.
Oh, yeah.
A few rounds, a couple of boys around his weight up there.
Will you always be made welcome, like?
Yeah,
it's always it's not like bitchy or fucking
brilliant community, really. Fucking have a good laugh as well, like.
The Gallagher camp always looks close knit. You've got 3 fucking brothers, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So straight away you've got that fucking 4 brothers,
yeah.
So straight away you've got that bond, innit?
Yeah.
Like they always took years before they all had world title shots. He used to take them to the wild card every year, and it's like half holiday, half camping, you know, and they always look like, you know, the fucking sparring up there must be world class.
Yeah.
But they look like a good bonding, like I bet they got closer, like when they all fucking there, they all on the fucking beach in the day and then in fucking gym in the night. Look quality, like.
Or wild card I've been at as well, fucking Clev, Mickey Rouke, do you know him?
Of course we do, yeah. Fuck yeah.
He was saying fucking take him to the wild card, good friends with Freddie. I think he was something to do with it at the beginning, Mickey.
What? It was just hanging around with Mickey Rourke, like.
Yeah,
right, never mind. Let's just fucking not talk as if we fucking on about Biggie's mother meeting her in the shop, right? How the fuck do you end up meeting Mickey Rourke then?
Mickey Rourke was going to play.
Are you thinking Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
The wrestling fucking wrestler.
Right. We are. Sorry, I thought you pronounced a different name.
No.
I was like, fuck, hang on.
I probably fucking did.
No, right. So Mickey Rourke, right?
Yeah. Let's not just say Mickey Rourke took you the wild card. How the fuck do you end up meeting Mickey Rourke?
He watched Clev. I don't know how he was in London, but he watched Clev win the world title. He was very impressed by him.
Because Mickey Rourke done a bit of boxing under Freddie Roach,
still undefeated years.
But how many
years?
Was he really? Yeah.
He won.
Oh, he had that fight.
Yeah.
Fuck, he had that fight a few years ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
And it was a short guy. Like, you give the guy a couple of taps and he fell over.
I seen the documentary about it, and Freddie Roach was talking, and Freddie Roach was saying, like, you know, you disrespect me, you disrespect the game of boxing. You know, he telling me he had to take it serious.
Yeah.
You know, fucking brilliant, like, you know.
He was going to do a film with Gareth Thomas, obviously a Welsh guy,
Of course, yeah.
He found out we were over there. I can't remember how it came, but anyway, the next week we were in fucking Mickey Rowe's house in fucking Beverly Hills, or what it's called. Sunday.
Right.
So Nathan's there fighting 3 days later. Me and his old man, fucking bottle of bud opener. We're in his house, fucking dogs biting his arm, he's mental.
Right. What's the gaff like? Gotta be a bit tight.
Oh yeah, it's nice, fucking lovely. Piano is the size of my fucking house, eh? So next minute he's fucking ringing Tom Jones, and
what?
So him and Tom Jones fucking walked in with the world title, like, mad.
For fuck's sake, yeah. My God.
Fucking bonkers, it was a bit surreal, like. And then 50 Cent was around, fucking. He when the obviously his fight, he knocked the fucker out 7th round, I think. So we watched Santa Cruz and some fuck I can't remember.
Yeah.
I was like ringside, so it was me, Nathan, Francis Warren, what's that actor, Nicholas, is it?
Nicolas Cage?
No, fucking Jack Nicholas.
Nice.
Amir Khan, fucking Broner, Mickey Rogue, Tom Jones, all in a row, like, all them were fucking my dull cunt there. It was good to see fucking experience, like, shit hard fit, right? But he took us to the wild card. I was mental. I was fucking the same again. Dog world.
I was gonna say, that's like, because they come in there from all over the world. I suppose it's similar to the Mayweather gym, innit?
Mayweather gym beats fuck.
Mayweather gym looks fucking. It looks mad. Like, you see that tall British black guy who beats fuck out of a boy. His mother's in there. His mother's fucking screaming, going mad. Next thing, this boy's brother comes in, and they doing like 20-minute rounds. You know what I mean? 3 of them. They fight in for 40 minutes in the fucking... God. You know, it's probably like... I wouldn't say it's as fucking lethal in the wild card, but they've got people coming from all over the world to go there. It's going to be competitive, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Clevs do sparring and they always...
Yeah, he did sparring a couple of days before the fight, actually. Just to get the air in there was fucking bonkers. Like, it was just really warm. It was hard to breathe in it. I was fucking just standing there.
Yeah.
So Nathan jumps in with like... some guy went for the world title, cruiserweight as well. He was really like that. He was on weight as well. Fucking done really well there for fair play. And I got him. He needed that to get used to the air and get used to fucking everything really. But it set him off into a good zone.
So you know, it's like 3 days. It probably wouldn't. It's not ideal 3 days before,
not really,
but
his old man was training, and it was me, his old man, and Alan, and Mickey in the gym, and obviously Freddie Roach and that. So it was he just said, do you want to spar like him? You fucking go, he won't turn fuck all down there for like. Next week he's in there fucking he's sparring a light heavyweight and a cruiserweight, some big cunt like. That cruiserweight went on to like world level. Can't remember the fuck his name, but it was interesting. Like Nathan, he was on fire, and to be honest, he was done really well. He did.
Wild card mad.
Yeah, it was fucking speedballs going off fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Fucking boiling in there. Fucking changing rooms with the size of this fucking room.
Never. Because you imagine it to be. Yeah. Because like, who sees the fort? I think he got like a downstairs just for Pacquiao, and he.
Yeah, I think he trains on his own because he was coming in at 1 o'clock and we had to get out there by then.
Right, there you go.
Like, so everything was done before. We just in this one room we were, so I don't know what fucking.
Can anyone just walk in the wild card pay in the bag?
I don't think so.
No?
I'm not sure to be honest, I don't know.
If it's a pro gym, you wouldn't think so, would it?
No,
it'd have to be a
fucking
pro, wouldn't it?
I tell you who's on the door, when I seen one documentary, the guy who's supposed to be taking over from Roach because he's not well. Michael Moore, George Foreman dropped, like. He was on the door, like, and he was taking over. He was saying Freddie does too much, like, you know, he's not physically well. I was fucking 10 years ago, like, Freddie's fucking...
I saw
Freddie's trying to rob Tyson Fury, little cunt. Little fucker what he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I keep an eye on him, like.
Yeah. Because Freddie comes across this wise old man, didn't he? Nasty fucker, I'm sure he killed someone in a street fight, Freddie Roach. I'm sure of it, like...
Fuck, that's a rough area, but they're fucking hell.
Really? Yeah. Where the wild card gym is? Is it really?
Is it downtown LA, is it?
Well, Hollywood, you know the Hollywood strip. We were going on in circles, you know. So it was me, it was all the ones I just mentioned now.
Are you driving? Who driving?
No, I walked.
Oh, right.
I think it was the day we went up the Hollywood sign and all that crap. So someone said turn right, turn left, but you could tell if you were there at the wrong time, you fucked.
Yeah.
But it looked rough anyway.
Fuck.
Nothing
That's
happened.
what all American girls are, like Pretty Woman. Like
Yeah.
in the night, if you're walking down in the fucking evening, like coming home with a fucking brass, like.
Darren, Mickey Rouke and Tom Jones have a threesome with some prostitute from LA. All the night hours, he can't say this in case his missus listens. All the night hours. Fucking hell.
It's fucking wild, isn't it? Seeing as we got you here, because we just say we love talking about boxing like that, is that a lot of the fights that are coming up, like, you know what I mean? And if you won't mind giving your opinion on them, like.
Yeah, crack on, like.
I didn't go on to all of them, because there's loads, actually a lot more, when I looked at the fights coming up, that I noticed, like Santa Cruz's fight then coming up, Gervonta Davis's fight then coming up, and all this, right? But I just picked out a couple. DeGale and Eubank Jr.
DeGale, if he looks fresh on his Instagram, he looks like he's got a hunger back again. So I'd say DeGale.
Is he still with Jimmy Mack? Yeah.
Yes. So
yeah. I would hate to see them who split up because.
You would like not at this stage of DeGale's career. Surely you don't walk away from him now. Like
they're close,
you know?
Yeah, you can see that. Like,
and just his son's help out as well.
Of course,
like, close to his boys and that. We down there sparring as well. Fucking tidy. Like what's the trainer's name again? Fucking
Jim McDonald.
Yeah, he's showing us the fight with McGregor against in his house. Like, good people there.
He retired McGregor, I think, if I remember rightly.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Fit cunt. Fucking hell.
Oh, he's game as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really
he works. I've seen quite a bit on DL, and they work hard, and he has the Gale in like high altitude room with the fucking mask on and doing pad work inside the it's like an air chamber thing in it, and he does all sorts of fucking stuff. That's why into Gale's cardio have always been so good over the years.
He also coached Ricky Gervais when he fought Grant Bovey, Anthony Turner's husband. Genuinely, he did like a white collar, like a celebrity white collar.
I remember it,
relief.
Yeah.
And Jim McDonald was Ricky Gervais's trainer, like, and Ricky Gervais like is saying something, like pretty much like his character in The Office, like says something and laughs at the camera. And Jim McDonald went, "We're not fucking about in your mind." So they've got to lose some fucking weight, you fat cat. You know, he literally fucking, he ended up beating Grant Bovey, like Anthony Turner was fucking spewing. I think that's why she was eating the flakes in the wedding, I think.
Going back to Jimmy, he fucking told us his story. He was going down, it was around the time we were down there, so we went to, but he was just basically driving down the road and his hitchhiker fucking stopped him, Irish guy. So he said, "Oh fuck, I'll give him a lift," like. So he goes, "Jump in, bud, jump in." So he said, "Oh, thank you very much. So he's half a mile down the road. He said, "I don't mean to be rude or anything. My kids would be in the car soon. What's in the bag?" He said, "Mind your own fucking business." He thought, "Fucking hell, the fuck's this mad cunt?" Like, he's driving down the road, giving this guy a fucking help.
Yeah.
So he's driving down the road, down Caledon, obviously. He said, "Oh mate, you have to tell me what the fuck's in the bag." Like, he said, "Mind your own fucking business." So Jimmy's fucking thinking, what the fuck's going on there? So he pulls over in the services. The guy said, "What do you want? I'll get something for you." So he said, "Oh, give me a pack of crisps." So he goes in the pack of goes in the services, leaves his bag in the back. Fucking Jim just drives off, a mad cunt. Just fucking left the cunt in there.
What the fuck? What was in the back?
You made your own fucking business!
Oh man!
Fucking hell, man.
You know that?
I just in a split second before I knew it was coming.
Fucking devastating. I was on
Has
fucking
he
pins,
told? Because I've seen him tell that joke.
Is it?
I'm sure I've seen Jimmy. I've heard that joke told before somewhere.
Fucking hell, I was on fucking pins then. It was like, the 7. I thought it was Brad Pitt's Mrs. Head was going to be in there. Fucking
hell. But what do you think of Eubank Jr.? He's raw as fucking.
Yeah, very raw. His own man had fucking mental willpower, didn't he? He's obviously fucking. He's good, didn't he? But he's just failed at the top of the moment, didn't he?
Which is nothing wrong with, really, is it?
No, he's got fucking very good
levels. Fighting
levels
and that, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, he just fucking. You can't really slag him off. He's got a fucking good level.
Yeah, of course he has.
Lost to Billy Joe's fucking class. George Groves, eh?
George Groves.
Yeah. Again, quality,
yeah. So see what happens in his fight now. But I think DeGale, I think he's fresh and he's fucking class when he's.
Oh yeah, you've seen him. I remember watching that Clev, the first Clev Truax fight where he lost. You know, he lost the world title, and I was like, "Oh, he's done. You know what I mean? That was my thought. Like he'd done the Badu Jack fight was was a tough fight.
Yeah.
But he had a run of tough fights, and he fought Lucien Boutte in Canada, didn't he?
Yeah.
And there was a couple more.
He lost to a guy, then he beat him, then he...
That was Caleb Truax.
Yeah.
That was it, yeah. And I thought all those tough fights in the lead up to that Truax fight, they had done him right, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't see the second fight, but obviously he won it. He won the world title back, and you're just thinking, is he thinking like this is the last payday? It's going to be on pay-per-view?
Yeah, it's a nice fight. It's a fun fight. Stick it on ITV Arts 10. Don't put it on pay-per-view.
They can't make the fight. That's what they've said, isn't it? You know what I mean? They asked Hearn on IFL, because at the time, no one's promoting De Gale and no one was promoting Eubank Jr.
Right.
They like fight-by-fight contracts and that.
Yeah.
So anyone could have promoted the fight if they wanted to.
Yeah.
So Eddie Hearn could have gone with them and say, oh yeah, we'll put that fucking fight on. But they wanted it on pay-per-view, and the only way they could pay them the money that they wanted was by putting it on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And obviously Hearn
Doesn't sell like.
it wasn't so much that. I think it was like they've had Bellew, Usyk on pay-per-view. They had all these pay-per-views and other pay-per-views lined up on a line, and it wouldn't have made sense, if I remember right what he said. It wouldn't have made sense.
And he lined up, and it's something like, it's either 6 or 12 they got a contract with.
Yeah, it's
either 6 pay-per-views a year or
pay-per-views,
12. Probably 6 thinking about it. You can't have one a month.
12,
like,
yeah.
So, you can't just pluck out fucking De Gale. Like, you think about pay-per-view. Canelo's with DAZN now, and she's with Matchroom, so I assume Triple G Canelo, if it happens a third time, that's going to be pay-per-view.
Yeah.
2 Joshua fights. What else will come in there then? I don't think Crawler Lomachenko, would that be pay-per-view?
I can't see that.
I don't think it would sell really,
if they fight in the US.
That could be something when he is.
Usyk, he'd be in big face. It's because the money in boxing have gone up, hasn't it? Because it's become so popular over and these fighters are getting paid big money, and everyone wants big money now.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can only pay these fighters the big money if you put stuff on pay-per-view,
Yeah.
I suppose that's why you must have seen. Fuck me, you've literally seen both ends, innit? Because at the minute we've got now Geraint Goodridge,
Yeah, Geraint, JJ Evans and Jermaine at the moment. So they're fucking working their way up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Sometimes not getting
fuck, you've done it. Look at that. You've done it more or less the other way round, isn't it? Because you started off with fucking cocky.
Yeah.
Clevs. Yeah, may as well see Brett and Nick. So there's fucking combat sport, and who fucking fought in Staples Centre, Vegas, and now like sort of starting again now with these fucking up and coming fighters. Whereas most people do it the other way round, innit? Let's be honest, most people don't get why as you got, innit?
Yeah.
I've seen a video of you on YouTube. Was Geraint sparring with Chris Ware in the warehouse? Yeah.
He had a Welsh title fight, obviously, he went through it, and so Chris and Geraint, good friends, like, so is
because that's where he started, when he started on a white collar, didn't he?
He's pissed off, really? good footballer, I think he's on Swansea's box.
Is he? Yeah.
With a fucking...
Surprised you speaking to him, man.
He's fucking... I think he got a Cardiff tattoo on his head. I shouldn't say that, fucking hell. And he was on a piss in a pub, and somebody said, I'm going to raise money for a fucking... For a kid who needs an operation. He said, I'll fight, they'll raise, he fucking raised loads on himself, he's a popular kid. And he done 2 white collars, and then he went amateur then. He said, fuck it, and turned pro then. But I didn't know him, to be honest, then. He trained with Jamie Arthur as a pro. And then Jamie had work commitments, so I stepped in.
So Geraint's from up your way, is he?
Port Talbot he's from.
From Port Talbot, right.
Yeah. The 50 mile an hour, fucking, that speed camera, fucking there. Fucking hell. Yeah, so he travels down, he does. It's JJ Evans, he's around the same weight, so they do good sparring, and Jermaine then. Like I said, he fucking sometimes don't get a fucking penny. You got to sell tickets and all that crap.
Yeah.
We've talked about that here because
it's fucking hard.
We talked about with James Lilly. Do you know James Lilly?
Yeah.
And,
he's in the new Twin Town 2, isn't he? Him and Brett Johns playing, eh?
Is he? Oh fuck! I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. But no, we talked about with James ages ago, and he was saying sometimes you're not even making any fucking money when you're boxing. You're paying to fight, like just to get a fight, and I think that's obviously that we know now. That's what sort of, as much as he loves pro boxing, that's pushed him into more into MMA and now into the bare knuckle boxing. What I mean? Have you seen any of that?
Yeah, I've seen James fight a few times. It's my mate's doing it now. Fucking London somewhere. Yeah, it's been mad, just a raps on.
I watched the Netflix documentary this week. First time seeing it about the Liverpool debt collector one.
Yeah.
No, have you seen that?
With the bare knuckle fight club.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
totally
seen
different to BKB, is it?
Yeah.
Well, have you seen the Vikes documentary about him?
The world's Britain's scariest debt collector. Yeah.
And Netflix
Have you seen
documentary.
that?
I've seen bits and bobs, like send me videos out. Yeah,
He's fucking crackers.
He is
and,
right nasty. Looking fucker, isn't he?
And
is that the one who was selling shit in his gym and he fucking went
Well,
He smacked fuck out of him. Yeah, have you seen it?
like the guy comes in like with like the Tyson tattoo on his face.
Oh yes, right, hard.
And he looks a fucking animal, in all fairness, not like you've got fucking Monkey and Brendan behind your back. Brendan, Biggie and Monkey. Like, who like you? I would go to Clevs and fucking... But this fucker comes in with a Tyson face tattoos and this fucking debt collector from Liverpool slaps fuck out underneath.
Yeah.
And his mate chucks a slide dig over the top and kicks him up his ass. Well, it turns out his mate was fucking dealing in the gym as well, wasn't it?
Oh, right.
And it was like a CCTV video. His mate was living in the gym. And you could see him packing his bags at fucking 11 o'clock at night.
And
2
disappearing.
bin bags gone, never seen again. And that debt collector was saying fucking, supposed to be my mate that looked after him, he was dealing out the fucking gym. Yeah. Well, he was in this Netflix documentary
right.
And he went from like a little parish hall to like a big marquee and not, and I'm like, it was really fucking good.
I saw that, because I watch anything to do with fucking fighting basically, I saw someone put me on the BKB, like the original origins of BKB, gotta be 4 or 5 years ago, right? And it got, at the time, right, do you remember the gypsy from Knuckle?
James
Quinn McDonough, right? He's king of the gypsies, right, at that time, right? And that documentary called Knuckle, isn't it?
Yeah, Knuckle.
Is basically about him. They follow him for years.
Dipping his hands in petrol and all that.
Big fucker. And at the time, they had him there, like, he would referee.
He was the face, like.
He was like the face of BKB. And obviously at the time, they had a lot of travelling boys there fighting and just boys. Basically, boys were walking in with fucking tracksuit bottoms on, just ripping their shirt off. No raps, fuck all, and just fighting.
Off we go, like.
They were like fighting. I saw stuff with like hay bales and they fighting in the middle of it. And then I saw the most organised one that I saw, right? It was in like, let's say just for argument's sake, fucking Crawley, right? And it was in like a fucking football stadium, but not like the Liberty or fucking anything like that. It was like an old style scruffy fucking thing with a ring just in the middle, and people pulled up chairs and just sat alongside it. I was watching it for an hour and a half. The standard was fucking terrible, right? You know what I mean? These guys were straight out the pub, like, and they were just hitting fuck out of each other. So to see where it's gone now, to watch
from the O2, like.
I went to watch James fight in the O2 last January, like, and hold on a sec, I'll fucking pause it a sec. I'll be back in the room. So I went to watch Lily fighting up in the O2, but it wasn't the O2. It was the O2 Indigo. It's the place to the side, like. And the standard was the first thing that struck me on, like the difference between that night that I saw and what I remembered from like the first time I fucking saw it. These were boys who could legitimately box. Don't get me wrong, there were some guys that were much higher standard than others, like, but the crowd, I enjoyed it. Like, it was like the fights may not be for some people, like, you know, because it may be a bit too brutal, you know. You know, you hear those fucking knuckles cracking off the fucking head and that, but I fucking really enjoyed it. Like, I go and watch again, and you see now that the boys that are going into it, like ex-UFC fighters, you know, Brad Pickett, that's a fucking gigantic
big name, isn't it? Massive name,
you know what I mean? Brad Pickett signing up for that is fucking huge for them.
Yeah.
I know, and it is like, I think you're going to find more and more people, ex-pro boxers going, but they still like the competition and they can make a few fucking quid.
End of the career, like.
End of the career.
Not so much fucking rules, like. Fucking...
Yeah. Some people reckon it's safer, you know, the olden days when they did those fucking shitty gloves, because of the protection you got now. Some people are more confident. They reckon years ago it was a bit more defensive, so it's not so brutal, like.
That would make sense, like.
Yeah. Well,
when you see how tight the hands are wrapped and how small the gloves are, fucking hell. Like, no one, when you see sparring in the fucking warehouse and that, we've got these big 20-ounce fuckers, they like it in fucking the ground pillows, innit?
You take
but then when you
shots.
see the fucking, when you see them fucking those raised fucking little gloves that fucking Mayweather squeezing on. You're like, fucking hell, it's like tiny, like.
Close to being that, it's fucking
God,
tiny.
Yeah.
You know, like, I remember sparring. We sparring 20s, didn't we? Right, and they're massive. Now I can't even imagine sparring in them now, right? But when we started like boxing, and then I remember sparring with one of the boys on a warehouse, and he had 14s on. At the time, I had, I bought a pair of Chris's. They were 18s, like, and he hit me with 14s on. I never been hit with a 14 before. I've been hit with 20s or 18s.
Yeah.
I know 14 now seems big to me now, like, you know, further down the line. And I was like, fucking hell, I know the difference. But they fighting in like, you know, sort of eights and tens, and the MMA boys are fighting in 4s.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not even gloves, are they?
No.
Them little fuckers cracking.
They're to protect your hand, and and then they probably don't protect your hand too much either, like, you know. And then obviously the boys there are just literally, is it just a couple of layers of crap wrap? They're not even wrapping them like you would for boxing, are they? Because like you wrap it across. I don't think you can wrap through the knuckles or something.
Sure.
Like that. There's something.
Don't you find they don't last as long in fights? The only one who goes 3 rounds in fucking BKB is Lily. He's not the fucking wizard. He's the only fucking BKB technical scientific boxer, isn't he? I don't think he's read the script to me. He's going 3 rounds every time, like he likes to take the points. Fucking crackers.
No, it's a tough old fucking game, like, do you know what I mean? But it's nice to see this, to see something evolve like that, because you know you must have seen it in the years. You had them grainy videos of the travellers fighting in some fucking lane, like, and there's all transit vans parked around, and they fight, and they go, oh my god, these guys are fighting bare knuckle, and they fight for fucking ages. Absolutely.
Have you seen that Joe Joyce? Like, he's in his fucking 60s now, still loves the scrap, mate.
Yeah.
That fucking. He's fucking mad.
Yeah,
big white beard, fucking 80 years old, gets in a fight with an 80-year-old man, and it gets split up.
And he tries to fight his fucking ears.
Yeah, it gets split up because there's like 300 people fucking in there, and it gets split up, and then they do the YouTube video after and going, I'm the better man, I had you. And I'm thinking, you're 80 years old, you'd have cut. Go get on me bus.
I could watch those videos.
Brilliant.
Another call-out videos, have you seen them?
Oh, brilliant. You big junkies bastards, yeah.
I could watch them all day. Honestly, God, they fucking...
Can't understand a word they saying. That's the quote. Crazy, you big junkies bastard.
Right, back to the boxing. Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia. Now that is a proper
super fight.
I don't know that one, to be honest. It's like Garcia, I'd say, off quickly, like.
Because I think the thing is, Spence Jr. is natural 147 and very big for the weight, where Garcia's gone and jumped up quickly up through the weights, and that would be my only thing. Is like when I saw them standing together when they done the initial press conference, like, he was noticeably bigger than Garcia, like, you know what I mean? As if Garcia looked too fucking weight class. And you know yourself, I fucking tell you, that's why they have fucking weight classes, isn't it? You know? But I like Mikey Garcia. He's a fucking great player.
I like him. Spencer's fucking class as well. I'd be interested in that one, to be honest.
Sad one. It's proper super fight.
When's that one?
I don't know the exact date. I didn't write the dates down, but I think that's sort of January, March, April.
Probably won't get the coverage it deserves all that.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
It's Matchroom. You know when they started Matchroom USA, he was fucking chasing Garcia. He really wanted Garcia to be his like first big sign.
Who's Garcia with it?
Good question.
Do you ever deal with like Al Ali, man? Or
that's Chicago. That was Chicago. And I never fucking met him.
Right,
never met him, but that was his promotions.
PDC.
I think Garcia maybe with Ali, man.
Is it?
Yeah, but I know that there was some sort of thing where he was sort of coming up to the end of his contract, and Earn was after him. Signed Danny Jacobs, didn't he?
Yeah, which is a good signing.
But then he was looking for that big name, like, you know. He's made a lot of signs recently, that Bivol, and the like there. A few others, but he wanted him to be the marquee one, but it never came through. So that, you know, if he had, then he's on the Zone, and then he's on Sky Sports, and then it'll get the coverage here because it's on Sky Sports. It'll get the big coverage here then. You know what I mean? But like you say, now that it's not, it probably won't get the front coverage. It'll probably end up being on Box Nation, like, you know. But there's that. Terence Crawford, Amir Khan.
I like Khan, to be honest. He keeps coming back, doesn't he? I like his spirit, really.
Think he's done the right thing?
No, I think Crawford's he's classy, isn't he?
Do you think he should have gone for Brook or Crawford? Like, because it's all very well.
I didn't really look at what was going on. I seen shit back and forth, but I didn't really go into that much. But fuck, something's obviously not right, is it? But
I just don't think he wants to give Brock the payday. To be fair, like I think they just don't like each other. And
where Cans will earn it anyway, won't he? So,
Carl's fighting for the world title now.
Yeah,
you know?
It's this thing. It's like there's a lot of people giving Khan shit and saying he ducked. You don't duck Brock to go for Crawford, like.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? No, that's not a duck, like, you know what I mean? That's fucking...
That's a fuck.
That's a fuck, because, you know, Crawford's arguably pound for pound number one in the fucking world, like, you know? So, it's not like he's ducking Brock. I don't think so. But I think always in the back of his mind, he's like, even if I have Brock as my last fight, I can...
Yeah, of course,
you know?
He's a bigger name and he generates a lot of fucking... lot of money, really, didn't he?
You know... If you put the records like this, like Brock got Sean Porter he beat out there, wasn't it, for the World Cup? He got Sean Porter, and then
that was it.
He lost.
That was a tight fight as well.
He lost to Errol Spence. So then they're the sort of names on his record that I get off the top of my head. But if you look at Khan's, even the losses, he's fought the fucking who's who. You know what I mean? Internationally. So of course in the States he's a bigger name. Because they remember when he fought...
And Golovkin for Khan as well. For Brook, sorry.
I said Golovkin, yeah. But, you know, he fought Canelo. I know he lost, but he beat Maidana. You know, and Maidana went on after Khan
and give
Mayweather a fucking nightmare, beat Broner. You know what I mean? Yeah. Things like that. So, you know, you can never say... I can't particularly say I've ever been massively a Khan fan, even though I'll watch all his fights, like, because he's always entertaining. But you can't say he ducked Kell Brook. He's not by any stretch of the fucking imagination.
Only fighting fucking Crawford, like.
No, fuck, mate, he is absolutely. I think, like, I think he'd probably be my number one at the minute. My favourite fighter to watch. I love Lomachenko as well, obviously, because he's just so entertaining. But I don't know what it is. About Terence Crawford, he just something about the way he fights. It just I love it. You know, the way he switches back and forth so easy, and he's always looking to finish as well. I don't think he'd ever. He's gonna have a decision, but I don't think he'd ever be happy with it. Like he's always. Would he stop that guy the last fight in the fucking 12th? Didn't he? You know what I mean? So that opportunity's always there with him. He's still carrying power in the fucking 12th round. Like, you know, I fucking love it. He's good.
Freak of a man.
You know, he's just amazing. Like when I saw that they'd done a documentary before he fought Victor Postal, and they were talking about how did he learn to fight so well back, you know, Southpaw and Orthodox. Yeah. And he was saying when he first started boxing, he broke his. He was Orthodox, obviously. He broke his hand. Let's say it was his right hand, so he couldn't throw right hands for a while. But he was always in the gym because he was so committed. Yeah. So he started switching. So he's just throwing straight lefts, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And before he knew it, he said, I fucking. My left hand was coming from the back, was as strong as my right hand, and then I just worked on everything else in from there. Yeah. And that's why he's so comfortable. So
natural balance, and probably he's fucking switch around and just natural fucking athlete, isn't he?
Oh, and he just gauges the distance. He's never, you know, like, he's out the range, but he's always in enough range so he can slip and counter, like, you know, there's being out the range, like, fucking right out here and there, like, you know, he's just, like you say, he's
there, and
he's always there, like, to hurt people, like, he's fucking brilliant. Yeah. Actually, we just mentioned Danny Jacobs now, but they made a fight with Canelo, haven't they?
That's a great one, that is.
Made a fourth.
Jacobs gave fucking Triple G a fucking nightmare. That was a really good fight, like, you know.
He could be awkward, can't he?
Yeah.
But,
Canelo seems to go up the levels, and he, you know, and
I think so. I
beast.
Yeah, he's fucking
what
great.
What weight's at?
At middleweight.
Middle.
Yeah, I like say I like Jacobs, and he made it really awkward for Triple G, and I'm sure he'll make it awkward for Canelo. But like you said, I think Canelo is just fucking brilliant. Basically, he's going to go down as one of the greatest of all time. Like, you know, so I don't.
So I love every fucking. Just good to watch as well. He's always there.
The Mayweather fight was perfect time for Mayweather, wasn't it? Mayweather had gone out of it of picking the right time to fight the right people, and Canelo was probably like 3 years too early for Canelo. He schooled like Mayweather took the piss out, like he, but
shows how good
Mayweather
is, isn't it?
Yes,
I know Canelo's come on loads since then, but he was fucking good there, wasn't he?
Yeah. You're a Mayweather fan, though?
I do like him and fucking obviously watch him and like his defence and whatnot, but he's not really an entertainer, is he?
No.
I like Canelo, if you like that type, fucking in your face type, but can't knock Mayweather, he's fucking beat them all,
and he made the dough.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing as well, like, innit? Because obviously there was talk now, because obviously Pacquiao beat Braun on the weekend. I haven't seen the fight, but I just saw Brauner's interview afterwards where he makes a fucking idiot of himself again, like, you know. And
he offers out the 70-year-old interview, like, fuck's that all about, innit?
Yeah,
fucking mad cunt.
I saw him years ago, right? Before he fought Gavin Rees, the fight before. I know he fought, but I watched that fight and I went, fuck me, this guy's going to be like the second coming of Floyd Mayweather. That's generally what I thought.
Yeah.
Then I saw him fight Gavin Rees, and Gavin Rees right going him, didn't he? Yeah. I always like Gavin Rees.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Really good fight, but Broner stops him. And I remember him, they did an interview with him afterwards on Sky Sports, and Gavin Rees is and Broner's there. Straight after the fight, they're standing by the side of the ring, and he's talking, and he was talking quite decent. Like, he came across like a fucking, I thought, I'd keep an eye on this kid. Like, you know, I remember watching a highlight package on him, and he was fucking entertaining. Yeah. And then he just sort of just never really materialised. I think the dough came too soon.
Goes to the heads.
Lost the younger probably, and when you've got the dough, and it's hard to fucking keep motivated.
Yeah,
I think his last 7 fights, that's what the interviewer says, and in last 7 fights he's 3 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. Broner.
He said.
But he's still earning massive dough, isn't he?
Oh, was he?
If you fucking 4-3 with you know you're fucking.
That was pretty quick.
For fuck's sake, you mad cunt. He's 70 years old, you fucker.
Everyone has to go that cunt.
Yeah.
He's asking the question.
Who's the guy that Floyd had it with?
Larry Merchant.
Yeah.
When Larry Merchant went, I wish I was 30 years younger, I'd beat your ass. Larry, you probably fucking wouldn't, mate. You get away with murder, you fucking decrepit old bastard.
They took Larry out of the ring after that.
Yeah, been in this since, like.
Just in case someone fucking ices him out, like, you know. That poor fucker got to do it all now. He's in there getting off.
Exactly, He wants Ricky Wright out over there, isn't he? At least Ricky Wright have had a couple of scraps, isn't he? You know what I mean? Ricky Wright can be where they go, like.
It hasn't been made yet, but this week they put Billy Joe Saunders as mandatory for Demetrius Andre for obviously the WBO title that Billy Joe relinquished, give up, which I think they would be. The talk was April or May time for that.
Yeah.
I only seen a little bit of Andrade. I actually haven't been that blown away with him when I've seen him.
To be honest, I haven't seen much of him, but Billy Joe's fucking when he's on it, he's fucking class. You see him against in Canada. But I haven't seen enough of the Andre. What's his name?
Andrade. I don't know how they pronounce it. Demetrius Andrade.
A-N-D-A-D or something. Yeah, so haven't seen enough of him to.
You met Billy Joe though?
Early on in the career, I went Clevs, he was with Frank Warren, so he was like coming through the ranks. He was. But my boxer now, JJ Evans reminds me of him. Like, so watching Billy Joe quite a lot. Southpaw and all that.
Is it slick and that, yeah?
Yeah.
So where's he come from, JJ? Like, as you know, is it amateur career?
10 times Welsh champion, 3 times British, been to Europeans, Worlds, fucking turn up and fight. He's fucking good.
So he's got a hell of a pedigree, eh?
Yeah, what's his record currently?
7-0 at one.
7-0, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Staples Centre is calling the dad again, isn't it?
Who's he signed with at the moment?
I'm going to manage him at the moment. But hopefully have the final phone call tomorrow. So,
is he?
Yeah.
Oh, exclusive.
Yeah. Is that your job? Like, is that part of your job to sort of help him get a manager and all that as well?
I'll advise him and whatnot. Obviously, decision really, and he's got to do what's best for him.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because he's very talented. He just needs a break to get in amongst it.
How many kids are like Anna?
I was talking about it just before you came that MTK are doing the Welsh show, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're signing people up left, right and centre, man.
Yeah, in Penarth.
Are they?
Yeah. Come on, Dad, you fucking got red. It must be them.
Well, like I said, I seen Alex Hughes because Alex Hughes for the parks. I seen he put up that he's fighting on that MTK show, and Jacob Lovell was obviously from Swansea, who I'd sort of, because he trained in the Premier, I'd seen stuff about him because I know a couple of boys do the trainers down there. So I was keeping an eye on his career. He's fighting on that MTK show as well.
Where is it? In Cardiff?
It's in the Vale
Arena,
Vale.
Right.
St David's, I think.
Oh, really?
Where's that? Where is that?
It's just like Joe Cardiff City CM.
Yeah.
You were fucking.
I know. Don't worry. Yeah.
I round the corner from Harry, but a mile from on the way, the back way to Penarth. It's like a fucking.
Oh, so it's still like doable training to Cardiff, and could be a good show to go to.
You end up fucking back as student, you will.
yeah. As long as there's no dildos and flagons of strong boy, I don't give a fuck. I passed all that though.
And I don't know what I seen earlier, only because I'm a big fan. Have you ever had much to do with Liam Williams?
Yeah, he's Clev's dad was training him first 3 or 4 fights. I was his strength conditioning coach. Like friendly with Liam, to be honest.
Nice guy.
Yeah, fuck guy.
I met him. I met him up the that show when he fought Kokora, and then he quickly like, all right, Liam, let's go, man. He was like real nice. You know, and he seems, everything I've seen about him, he seems to come across like a nice guy. Like,
yeah, he's a fucking handful. He's don't give a fuck, but he's a very nice guy. Like,
big support.
Yeah,
Popular kid, like.
Yeah.
And I heard today that the Welsh Spider-Man off YouTube.
Yeah.
He's making a song about Liam apparently. Yeah.
Really, is he? Yeah.
So hopefully see you in the crowd singing it.
Oh, fucking hell. I think the Welsh Spider-Man will walk Liam out. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
What's the Welsh Spider-Man? I don't know this.
It's my mate. He was a fucking. He done something with Brett today. He's on YouTube an hour ago. Just a fucking mad cunt, like.
His fucking dresses up as fucking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He done like a carpool karaoke with Biggie.
Right, hang on.
So like, basically,
I'm behind the trends on this.
It's fucking Biggie and fucking a guy dressed as Spider-Man doing the carpool karaoke.
Right.
He ends up going to McDonald's. Biggie drinks his weight in strawberry milkshakes. Oh well, Spidey does. You got no Spidey sense, I can tell that. He just takes a piss out of Biggie for a fucking hour. He basically fucking, it's good laugh, it's funny as fuck. Like,
a week later, he got fucking kicked out of a nightclub in Cardiff, and bouncers chucking him out to us. What the fuck he was doing on? Just roaming the streets and dancing, and they got chucked out. I had fucking too much to drink, Biggie did, or something like that. It was. It's on the.
I'll fucking definitely have a look at that. I won't be able to go to bed tonight. I'll just be watching like Welsh Spider-Man and Biggie doing shit. But I seen they made obviously Liam Williams had the great win now and the Efron against Mark Efron, and they've made him versus Joe Mullender for the British title.
Yeah.
To defend it. I think they had a date for that as well. That's on, what card is that on? Fuck. Anyway, that's on some card anyway. I see it, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I didn't know much about Joe Mullender. I looked at his record and I recognise a couple of names, but I didn't think much of it. But they also today, Boxing Wales retweeted that the WBC have ordered him to fight Roberto Garcia, Mexican.
Yeah, so when Murray beat there.
Is he?
Yeah, if I think it's the right one.
41 and 4 years. For the WBC silver.
These are the fights you want, Tony.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He's good enough to beat those guys.
Yeah.
He's got a lot. His improvement over the years has been unreal. Like, be a tough cunt, and his skills.
He was unlucky that first Smith fight.
Yeah.
Really unlucky.
Well, it's unlucky depending on how you look at it. You know what I mean? I thought it was a deliberate headbutt.
Yeah.
I don't know how much luck was involved in it. But he definitely lost the second fight.
Yeah.
I just think the second fight, he just didn't seem to show up. He wasn't the same fighter that was in the first fight for whatever reason, you know. And obviously Liam Smith's fucking hell. He's a wily fucking veteran. He's been fucking around the block. And and he signed with Matchroom now, mate.
Just start this week, wasn't it?
Yeah. And he got to give another kick on now.
They put him in with Egan, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then I saw an interview with him. He said he wants to fight Kell Brook. So
that's a good one.
Well, him and Egan would be interesting because Egan's never in a boring fight, is he?
I remember his debut actually was a fucking journeyman down in
Time
Out in Swansea.
Right,
Time Out Envy or something. It was in here, was I think it was against one of the Welsh boys.
And that's what they said, didn't they? When he first walked in the gym, Egan, like he's just fighting everyone, and they were like, look, you can't do this, you know. If he wants to be a journeyman, you've got to fucking learn to be a journeyman because obviously it's a different style of fucking boxing, isn't it? You know? And then he was going into fights when he was supposed to be the journeyman, and he was fucking proper fighting them, like, you know, instead of just trying to fucking, and that's how he ended up.
Make them last, innit?
Yeah.
Being a journeyman is a skill in itself, isn't it?
Of course it
like,
is,
you know.
yeah. And he wasn't like that, he just wanted to fight everyone.
Yeah.
So he had a patchy record, but then he was in Prizefighter, wasn't he? He was in one of the Prizefighters. I think
he was in the one with Cookie, because we were in the same changing room we was. And,
Really?
Yeah, he was fucking sat together, as we were saying about the changing room. He was mental, like, he was fucking young then. He was 19, 20.
Yeah, well, he's not old now. He's only mid-20s now, but he looks like he's been fighting for fucking 50 years.
Because he's probably fighting every Saturday for 2 years, like,
spars like that as well, trucking fucking system up, didn't he? If he's sparring like that as well, like, so it's long road. He's fucking game as fuck, isn't he?
Oh, he's game as fuck. Like I said, he had a couple of good wins. He beat Frankie Garrett, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, Malaji.
He beat Malaji, and he had a couple of good wins, and then he lost last time out, didn't he?
Yeah, he got stopped, didn't he?
Yeah, and it was a bit like, oh God, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Type of job. But then obviously, when he got Liam Smith, then Ernst probably looked at that and gone, fucking hell, that's
perfect fight then.
He probably doesn't expect Eggington to beat Smith. You know, I wouldn't expect him, but fucking hell, he'll go for it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he'd have a go on, he'd fucking make it awkward for you, long rangey fucking, isn't he?
Yeah. Maybe an interesting fight that. Well, that's in Liverpool, isn't it? That was the one.
That was the
press conference, wasn't it? It's Anthony Fowler, Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah, it's a good scrap.
And
bit of bad blood there as well, isn't it?
He was getting on it with each other, wasn't he? And what was the other fight on it? Another one of the scouts. What was Callum Smith doing that? He was just up there. Was he with Liam Smith?
Just kidding, innit? They always fucking goes together, innit?
Yeah.
With the fucking Smith Brothers t-shirts and that. You know what I mean? They always there, like, following each other.
Yeah, but I hope Liam Williams kicks on this year, and I hope he gets the fights. I think what bugged me was after he lost to Smith the second time, he sort of just seemed to seemingly get left. I don't know whether he's carrying an injury or something, maybe you know better than me, but he just seemed to, there was no fights there, like, and then signed with MTK, and then he fought in like an MTK show. Next thing, and he's in there against Efron, and I was like, why did they throw, because they were building Efron, weren't they? Yeah. And I was like, well, they've thrown him in there to lose that fight. That's what my mindset said. He's going to up a weight class to fight their undefeated champion. Yeah. And then obviously he didn't lose a fucking second or any fucking round. He absolutely bashed him.
Totally different level, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was like completely different levels altogether, which I was glad of. And I remember tweeting after it, saying something like, hopefully, and Frank Warren, Warren will start taking Liam Williams a bit more seriously after that. Like, you know, because I felt like he sort of left him forward by the wayside.
I think he's on the edge of a world title, isn't he?
They should.
Yeah.
Got to be. But it's back whichever weight class he's at there, whether it be light middle or super welterweight as they call it now, or fucking or middle. There's tough fights when you get to that level. There's no gimmies, like, do you know what I mean? Like you say, that guy has had 45 fights at Roberto Garcia. Well, I can't picture him particularly, but he's going to be tough as fuck. He's going to be experienced, you know. If he fights Mexican, but then after that, you know, where do you go then? Like, you know, you looking at the fucking the Charlos and those boys at super welter, like, so I hope he does it. That's my real hope. We talked about last week, didn't he? That's what I wanted was fucking Liam Williams to really kick on this year.
Arena world title fucking fight.
I'm all over it. I'm all over it, like, you know.
Yeah. But fucking slowed from Clev.
Oh mate, that I couldn't get my head on it. The night we went to watch him versus Kokora, me and one of the boys were there, and we just could not get over the amount of people that were there to watch him. Like we'd gone to watch Riggando, because we were like, you know, how many times are you going to be able to fucking travel fucking 45 minutes up a road to watch Glennie Riggando fight? Like, you know, that's why we went originally, but we became Liam Williams fans that night, like, you know what I mean? Because everyone around, well, behind us was all Liam Williams fans, and the crowd, the singing and everything, Dali, and it was just like, fuck me, there must be 2,000 fucking Liam Williams fans in there, like, you know what I mean?
Oh fuck, he draws a bit of February, like, come from over in obviously a big village, they're quite close up there, like, and they like a night out as well, like.
Body mentality, like I was saying.
There was a woman sitting behind us, right, with her husband, it turned out, and we were talking during as the other fights were going on, you know. So when we started talking, we said, who are we here to see? Oh, we here to see Dali, like. I was like, I knew they call Liam Williams Dali. I said, I should be where? Yeah. I used to be his teacher in school. Seriously? He was a school teacher. No. She was the biggest menace there. She was on the fucking seats, fucking shouting, fucking performing. Her husband was sitting there trying to pull her down off the seats. And I was like, fucking hell, Dolly got so Paul. You know, I can fucking clear the fear. So, anyway, any more, Pat? Any more?
End of an era. Vesuvio's closing.
Yeah.
Dario leaving. Terrible news, mate. Fucking worse than when my old man's dog died when I was 7. Vesuvio's fucking changing owners. It's an Italian restaurant. Only one. Not most restaurants in town tonight. Well, this one's out the town by the stadium. And a boy we know owns it, like, fucking, mate. Honest to fuck. The nights we've had in here.
Scram.
Unbelievable. But he's retiring. Well, I say he's retiring, no offence to him. He's opening a pizzeria in Sketty or in the Uplands. Like, we'll find out where it is. We'll say on here where it is. But the poor fucker, he was open all day, like from midday to fucking 12 in the night. So he's in there 7, 8 in the morning. And he's done these 12, 16 hour days for fucking about 20 years, isn't he? Yeah. You know, and now he's like semi-retiring now, opening his fucking pizzeria. Good luck to Daddy, or like, end of an era, we'd be fucking spewing. Yeah,
he's fucking great boy, great scran down there as well. Stone's throw from a stadium. We had a spell where we were going in there for food before we went to every home game, like, you know.
Playing havoc, mate. Fucking come half time, we had to go for the shit. Honestly, you can't have a dump in the Liberty, you know. You can't get in there, I was doing a Charlie and Ace. In fact, I had to go up to Porter and have a dump and come back in the last 10 minutes. Nobody opens the gates, like, fucking nightmare.
Mike Tyson on Joe Rogan podcast.
Class, mate.
Was brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Yeah, so I advise anyone who likes Joe Rogan podcast, likes Mike Tyson, to watch that. It's fucking
He's mad, isn't he? Brilliant. He's proper fucking blowhead, but you know.
Mate, he's still scary as fuck.
Yeah, of course he is.
He's sitting there, like, I normally listen to other podcasts when I'm working and you know, on earphones and that, but I watched that one on because it's on YouTube, see, right, and the videos it, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, fuck me. Tyson is still frightening. He looks like a fucking lion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the way he looks. Imagine trying to fight that fucking in the 80s. Like, no fucking hell. Don't fancy it.
Just do the Tokyo thing. Start clapping. Just shove the wood in him, man.
Just go quiet.
Like, yeah.
Maybe that's how he fucking fights people, by sound.
Yeah.
You can't actually see.
Quiet place.
Alright, Westies charity night tomorrow, 7 PM in a Heist.
Should be a hell of a night.
Should be a hell of a night. That's where I'm going to be. I have a couple of sherbets. So, Dad, we'd like to thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
It's been an absolute pleasure. So much, for coming out of your way, because we know it's not, you know, like a lot of boys that come here, they live around the corner, or they fucking... Yeah. Apart from Martin Moreland, he came from New York. But that's different, like, you know what I mean? He's on his own years. But thanks for coming, mate. It means a lot to us.
Thank you, boys.
And have a chat. Thanks, mate. And all the best for the future, and we'll definitely be keeping an eye on JJ.
Oh fuck yeah, we like to sound this much, do we?
Yeah.
We'll find out the recycle now once we turn this off.
Yeah. We're in on the ground floor now. We're claiming in on the ground floor. Right, we're out here. Peace.
Ambition is critical.